Yo, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? So listen, y'all. Hold on, let me connect my controller real quick, guys. I need to make two videos. One of them is gonna be about the free to play shit, and one of them is gonna be something that's not relevant to solo leveling at all. I need to make it now, or I'm going to forget. So hopefully you guys, vibe with me real quick. It won't take long, I promise. It won't take long, I promise. I promise. It's gonna be a reaction video too, but we shall see. Trying to knock two birds with one stone's out. Alright, so locked in on that. Hold on, let me get the shit on my YouTube. That should get my channel real quick. There we go. That should get my channel. Okay. Yeah, what's good, gang? I miss your little fine ass. What's good, Mo? What's good, Mo? You seen him right? Listen, I don't know, bro. I was looking at the packs. Nothing really caught my eye, buddy. Cause they said it was gonna re-up on the relay packs, but them niggas still ain't re-up on that shit. What packs you fucking with the most? You talking about the 3 for 3 shit? Wait, let me cop this real quick. I think the next one I gotta pay on bread. Yeah, everything else is bread. Yeah, the triple up. Alright, let's see. Well, which one you fucking with in the triple up? Cause what I see, I don't know. Like that shit really ain't getting my dick buzzing like that. Alright, so let me see. This is $70. You get 8K diamonds and 8K essence stones. Let me see how much the double up diamond packs is gonna be. How much is $70 shits? Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the same amount of bread. It's the same amount of bread. I mean, okay, it's definitely okay. If you're buying diamonds, it's definitely way more valuable getting it from there than here. But I don't really need diamonds. Even on my main shit, I really don't need diamonds like that. Let me see. Cause I get it, you could use diamonds to get the things. The essence stones will also be good, but for 70 at the moment, yeah, nah, it's good. It's definitely fucking valid, but it don't interest me at the moment. It's not gonna do anything for me. I was really hoping that they fucking when they said they're gonna reset the relay packs, bro. I was waiting for these to get reset on my main account. I would have bought all of these because that would actually incentivize me to buy the diamonds so I could get these packs. Those would be the main reason I get it. Did they give us any more discount coupons when they drop these packs or nah? It's still the same shits. Cause they gave like a 30 or 50% discount coupon, I'll copy. But I'm not sure if they did. You need it for special shop and shadow go. Shut up. What the? Smells enough. What you mean? You talking about the job investment? You talking about this bitch? You talking about oh, it's not even here. I got 230, so I'm gonna get it. What do you mean by you need it for the special shop? Where? Go back to where? In this bitch? Oh, this bitch here. Alright, let's see. Alright, so which one you saying here is a must? This definitely ain't worth no 2.5K diamonds. Alright, this is worth it. This is worth it. You get 200 for 1K diamonds. So I could buy this on my main account right now with 6K diamonds. Okay, this is worth it. I think this is worth it. That's definitely goddamn. That's definitely worth it. But I already got the diamond, so I really wouldn't need to buy more for that. You feel me, gang? Well, other than that, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see when I switch over to my main account. I'm gonna see when I switch over to my main account. But before that though, I want to make a video real quick. I gotta make a video, and I said I was gonna do it for mad long, but I forgot. So let me actually do this shit real quick. It's not a well, I need to make two videos. One is gonna be a reaction. One is gonna be like a solo level and shit. So vibe with me for a little bit, or you could come back in like 20 minutes type shit if you really ain't trying to sit through that bitch. But give me 1 second, buddy. What the fuck is this? Vom shit? Alright, whatever. I think it's this nigga 15 minutes of shame. Yeah, it's gonna be this shit. Yo, my computer been tweaking like today. I don't know what it is. My shit been tweaking. Maybe Brave is starting to catch on. Brave is starting to catch on. Like, look at this shit. Everything just fucking froze. Alright, hold on. Let's force up this shit down. Look at this. Look at this. Close all. Fuck it. Alright, hold on. Let's I'm also the second video I'm gonna make is gonna be for the solo leveling. I guess the new players and beginning players. I got enough information where I think I could be able to make a decent guide at it. Bro, why is this shit tweaking like this? You know what? Let's close solo leveling. Let's close solo leveling for a bit. I bet. Buddy, you played yourself. Roberta the Terminator. Alright. But no, ain't your shadows maxed out, buddy?
For national.
There we go. Put that right there. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Listen. I want to make a quick reaction video to this shit. Johnny getting new federal crime. It's like this nigga just don't know how to stop. You know what? No. Let's do the Tozy one because I fuck with the Tozy one better. Because the Tozy's one is like there we go. Now facing 10 more years in Korean prison. Yeah, I like a Tozy shit. Because a
This
Tozy
also reminds
is like actual proper journalism versus like 15 minutes of shame bullshit. But let's get into it. I'm not saying 15 minutes of shame is not journaling, but it's more like more like attacking a nigga than really reporting on, if that makes sense.
might
But
go
let's
down
get
as
to
the
it.
dumbest influencer ever create content for the internet because he truly thinks nothing will ever happen to him, even though he's already pleaded guilty to multiple charges in his ongoing Korean criminal case. And still, he's out on the street racking up more and more felonies daily. While all of this is going on, and I've been covering influencers doing stupid stuff for over a decade now, and I've never seen someone continue to commit felonies in a foreign country while having an ongoing criminal trial. It's like he wants to be stuck there forever. And clearly, this has taken a massive toll on him and his only friend who's financially supporting him, as his family seems to have started to cut him off from family funds. So I guess instead of reeling things in and trying to behave, he wants to find out exactly how much time South Korea can possibly give him. I think his confidence is still high because, when he went to Japan, they let him go with only 3 months of jail time. But the big difference here, though, is in Japan, he was thrown in jail and therefore he stopped committing felonies while he was in jail. Now in South Korea, they have a different approach where they travel ban him and let him provide for himself rather than the South Korean taxpayer. This seems to have kind of driven the guy crazy because now he's basically broke, banned on every streaming platform, so because of that, he has no real way of making any decent money. We found out that he wasn't being paid on Party, meaning he did this whole shirtless dancing stunt and then got arrested for zero upside. Not only is he the dumbest influencer, but also the most pathetic. But what he seemingly doesn't realize is the more felonies he documents himself doing, the more charges he'll inevitably get. And
I don't think, that's the issue. I don't think this nigga really gives a fuck about that. Like, to the point, he really thinks he's not gonna get touched. He really thinks, like, whatever is gonna happen, that is something. He's not taking it seriously. Cause, bro, this nigga, bro, like, I was tight being in fucking Rikers, my nigga. Like, whether it was for a month, and Atozi talking about it was only for 3 months. Nigga, 3 months behind any type of fucking jail feels like a fucking year, my nigga. Whether it's a week, whether it's 3 months, whether it's a fucking decade, that shit always feels longer than what it is.
the longer his criminal trial will take, or trials, because there could easily be multiple trials here, meaning he will continue to be stuck in Korea. So, instead of switching things up and actually behaving to get a lighter sentence, he starts threatening the Korean government and another YouTuber. Then he gets detained again by the police for doing some stunt.
So the only reason you know what, let's go back to 15 minutes of shame, because we did Otozi is covering the shit that we already talked about. So I guess this will be the better one.
Violation. Kim Jong-un, everybody, North Korea flag in the chat. Not a hard.
Yo, this nigga is ugly, bro. This nigga talking about, hey, South Korea, I'm gonna fuck all your Korean bitches because they love black dick. I'm gonna fuck all of them. I'm gonna spread all these AIDS and STDs I have to all these bitches. Yo, this nigga is ugly. And in Atozi's video, the nigga talk about that he got banned from the red light district, so he can't even pay for pussy. So what are you spreading, my nigga?
Kim Jong-un. I'm John Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un.
Alright, so I just finished watching the 9.5-hour live stream that Johnny Somali did
Somebody gotta take the liquor away from this nigga.
last Friday, and towards the end, something so insane happened. This guy is really, really asking for it, because he committed the crime of praising North Korea. Again, this is a crime that he has been previously investigated for, but they did not have enough evidence to press charges. Except in this case, they will have plenty of evidence. First, let me show you the clip, and then we'll talk about it.
Don't ever show that. Stupid ass. Don't ever show that shit. But the police be watching all my streams, so I gotta be careful, nigga. If I share an AI somebody sends an AI to my Discord and I show it to the stream, it's a crime. Korea can suck my. You know what song I'm gonna play right now, actually? And a matter of fact, what song I'm gonna play right now?
Do you have an uncle or aunt? She cray. I warned you about Bong Bong. Remember Spider-Man dude in Osaka? He was cool. LOL, you're going to prison. Chill out. She looks like an alien. LOL, no woman wants to be with you. She looks like an alien. Nigga! We just got this one nigga's nigga!
Let the charge me for this. Let the charge me for this.
So you heard him. He said, let them charge me for this, which indicates he clearly knows that he's about to commit a crime.
Nothing charge me for this. I don't care. Nothing charge me for this. Let them charge me for this.
It's kind of crazy though that, like, all bullshit aside, that's kind of crazy that you could get charged for just fucking I guess free speech. Like, talking about other countries and shit. It's kind of crazy you could get charged for that in Korea. I feel like that's bullshit. Like no, yeah, because in America, if you say fuck America, I mean you still valid. They can't charge you for saying fuck America. He's not saying no hate crime shit like no like oh like he's not talking about Hitler or like the fucking Holocaust or shit like that. I guess but that was in Japan when he was talking about Nagasaki. But that even I don't know. That's weird. That's weird.
Kim Jong Un! Everybody, North Korea flag in the chat! North Korea flag in the chat now! Everybody, we're gonna start from the beginning. I want to see North Korea flag in the chat now! Now! They already in. Oh, let me not say that word. These police in Korea and South Korea already tried to interrogate it for national security violation, and they had to drop the charge. So let's go. I want to see North Korean flag in the chat. Everybody, go. North Korean flag in the chat now. Go.
So I want you guys to understand this. Yes, he has been investigated for this in the past, and it was dropped. But that's because he was playing TTS in public, and it wasn't necessarily him that was saying anything. It was music that was playing. And yes, he had the control. He was able to put it down. He didn't. But that's still a viewer that decided to play the music on his device. What he's about to do now is completely different. Now he's doing this willingly, willfully, and I will show you other cases where people have been prosecuted for this.
Nah, that's OD that you could get prosecuted for that. That's OD.
For everybody North Korea flag in the chat. Everybody North Korea flag. Jong-un! Not a John Kim Jong-un!
Alright.
Agency.
Oh, I thought this nigga about to get sturdy. Yo, alright, all bullshit aside, right? Like, if we look into like the psychology of Johnny Somali, right? I'm not gonna say this nigga had a fucked up childhood because his parents don't condone the shit he's doing. Like they're disowned, but he had a fucked up childhood in like the social aspect of it. Not like his family side of it, but like friends and shit like that. You could tell he was always doing shit for attention and he never got it. And then he finally started like you could tell he seemed like he was a good nigga at some point in time. And then something, whether it's the alcohol, the drugs, the environment, or fucking all of the above. But at some point, I feel like there was some shit going on in homie's life that he couldn't cope with, and he went down a bad path. That was like, you know what? Like he said, I'm a cloud goblin, I'm a cloud demon. Like once he started getting attention for all the bad shit, it just got to his head where he's like, you know what? Nope, niggas don't already like me. If I stop doing bad shit, niggas is gonna stop paying attention to me, and I'm gonna go back to being irrelevant, or I'm gonna go back into the sea of irrelevancy. And that seems to be this nigga's worst fucking nightmare. Cause it's like, even though he's like, you know what, I could face 10 years for that. I don't care because niggas are still gonna be talking about me. Niggas is gonna know me about this and that. But he's not it's not computing with this nigga where he doesn't know to stop. Like at one hand, like he censored himself from saying the word faggot. The F word. I'm sorry, YouTube. You know, I gotta try to be more PG if I want to get monetized. He censored himself from saying the F word. You know, y'all know the word. But then he says all the other shit. So it's obvious that he cares to an extent because you know once he gets clipped, he not making money. But then this nigga said he got banned off party and all that other shit. So he's already not getting paid from them niggas. So why does it matter if you say what you're saying? Like you're talking about Kim Jong Un talking about he's the best in this, and the third, but you're scared to say the word faggot. Like it does something in his mind is battling with itself that something in his head is battling their self, while the other side is just like, you know what, fuck it, we need the clout. And then the drugs, when the alcohol gets in him, like you see how he acting, like that shit intensifies.
North Korean flag! Yes! Propaganda! Yes!
And now you're saying you're spreading propaganda. Now that's definitely a crime. That's even in the USA,
Propaganda!
that's a crime.
Nigga, hold on. Yeah.
This nigga Kim Jong Un really look like Winnie the Pooh, bro.
Yeah, look how they got the dog. They got the dog nigga dancing.
Alright, we gonna skip all this shit.
Look,
Not in Korea, because this guy, let me ask you this, Johnny. Writing about Kim Jong-un, praising him in a poem, that's covered under freedom of speech, right? Well, not in Korea, because this guy was sentenced to 14 months in jail for praising North Korea in a poem. And you
That's
just
OD,
did
bro.
that in a song in front of the entire world for the world to see. Although no one has talked about this yet, because this crime was buried in a 9-hour live stream that nobody wanted to watch, but I suffered through it and I found this gem. Now he is so screwed because he thought since he got away with it the first time, he'll do it again. And now he's going to take it even further. He's going to taunt the cops, the federal cops that investigated him the first time with this new stunt.
I got freedom of speech. I don't give a f. You guys wanna, hey, who wanna know what the pussy ass bitch detective told me in the interrogation room? Can I see one in the chat? One in the chat. Who wanna know what the pussy ass female detective told me in the interrogation room that I have the recording of? I recorded the whole thing. And I'm gonna put it out in a documentary when I get out this bitch.
Nigga, you not getting out no time soon, buddy. You not getting out no time soon, guys.
This bitch had the nerve to ask me. This bitch had the nerve to ask me. She said, "Are you being paid by North Korea?" She said,
Hell White sent $3. How do you feel knowing that so many Africans want to come to America but you're in Asia messing with the super nice Asian people? I also live in South Korea. Africans don't understand why I want to be in Asia, but I'm American.
I don't know. I have nothing to do with black people. I only care about myself. I love you, L. White. But I'm going to be honest. If Asians are more racist to you because of me, it ain't got shit to do with me. It got shit to do with them. But the detective, let me get back on topic. The detective, she said, "Do you have any connection to North Korean communists?" You know what I said? Guess what I said? Guess what I said? Guess! I said right to remain silent. She said, "Do you have any connection with North Korean communists?" The right to remain silent. She said, "Do you know the relationship between North Korea and South Korea?" I said, "I don't give. I'm from America. I don't care." Verbatim. Hank is the witness.
I mean, honestly, he could make that argument. Like he could say he don't know the historical issues about what's going on with North Korea and South Korea, that he doesn't know the importance of the shit that he's saying. He really he has a ground to stand on if he's trying to make that type of argument. But at the same time, can you really make that? How is the judge or the court really gonna allow that argument after they told you repeatedly stop doing this shit, and you can tell you're doing it to try to spite or hurt North Korea, South Korea type shit? So 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 my thing is like, it's iffy, bro. It's iffy.
Was there. I said, "I don't care. I don't give a. I'm from America. Y'all know that ain't got shit to do with me." The bitch told me, "What is your opinion about North Korean communists?" I said, right to remain silent. The dumbass police had the nerve to tell me Do you know the location of North Korea?
Honestly, Johnny, it might sound like a silly question, but you're not the average citizen. You are excessively stupid, and although sometimes it is an act, so it is a reasonable question to ask because she might have thought you were a complete dimwit and you had no clue where you were, judging by your actions. But once again, he thinks he's out of the woods with this one because they didn't prosecute him the first time. He thinks that he won't be prosecuted for this, but like I said earlier, the crimes were very, very different. In one case, someone else is playing music through his speaker. In this case, he is clearly praising Kim Jong-un on the internet, which is broadcasted in South Korea for the world to see. So yeah, good luck with that, Johnny. No one knew about this until now, but now you are totally...
Bro, what's the beef between? This might be a dumb question, but like this is why I say he has the floor to stand on with that argument because I don't know shit that's going on with North or South Korea. What's the beef between? Why does South hate North Korea so much? I get it. We all know. I hear so much shit like South Park. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Most of my knowledge with North Korea came from South Park. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pure and simple. All my shit came from South Park. That nigga is a dictator. This, and third, and all that other good shit. So my thing is, right, what's the beef between North and South Korea besides the dictatorship? What are what is the shit that Kim Jong Un is doing in North Korea? How is that affecting South Korea?
screwed.
I said, bitch, bitch, you done? Bitch, you done? North of here? Like, bitch, what kind of... Like, bitch, you stupid? Like, what are you talking about? Do you know the location of North... Like, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like,
Alright, so this nigga just
Streams
talking about...
Johnny.
thank you so much. I love...
It won't be local charges. It will be from the feds, the same people that investigated him last time. This guy is incredibly brain dead. I'm going to show you the next part because once again, we need it out there forever.
All right, let's go. Let's get another national security investigation. Another one. And I'll stream the next investigation. I swear to God, next time I'm going live in the police station. Next time on this YouTube channel, I'm going live in the police station.
Bro, this nigga is fucking ugly. Oh,
investigation.
God, this nigga
Let's
ugly.
go. Now, North Korean flag. Go, 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 go.
Oh my God, look at his oh, look at the lips. Yeah, this nigga
North
ugly.
Korean flag. Next time I'm live in the police station. I don't know what.
Like, you know what the sad part is? Hold on, let me see if I can find. It doesn't say, but he's streaming to like maybe 10, 20 people maximum. Like 10, 20 people maximum. Nigga, you're putting your whole career, everything on the line for 10, 20 people maximum, gang. That's some weird shit. But it looks like the rest of the video is gonna be the same thing. Just this nigga talking about North Korea. So this nigga dragged out the video, so I'm not gonna drag mine out. So let's see if Atuzi adds anything different.
This RL streamer might go down as the
Trip with Hank. I'll tell y'all the story.
Yeah, I look. This
this
what I'm
ends if
talking
you
about.
could pull anything else, but
no
it's
bitch in North Korea.
And the police have to spread whatever I have to all of these Korean women. And the police can't stop me. The government can't stop me.
Does he think that will help him? That is a crazy thing to say when you're in a criminal trial. Now, I would be worried for the Korean citizens if he could pull anything else but his roommate, Hank. I don't know why, but it's always the dudes who get zero play who brag about getting so much play. And
That's a
again,
fact.
he is
And
his
they
own
go
star
ugly.
witness to that as well, because he admitted he doesn't get anything there. I mean, the guy is even denied from the places where you pay for it.
I haven't had police since fucking September. No, September.
Okay, do you guys want to know what happened when I went to the red light district with Hank? I'll tell y'all the story. The other day we went to the red light district, and the reason I didn't stream it is because every single we met in the red light district was like, no black, no black, no black.
So it's just
Listen. I want to say something. All right, so me and my boy, right? We was in New York. Me and my boy. His name is Chris. We went like that nigga. Chris is shy as fuck. I ain't gonna say his but you know that nigga just shy as fuck, right? So we wanted to, I feel like every nigga wants to go to, a massage parlor and get a happy ending. Like that's all my bucket list, and I'm gonna make that shit happen, gang. I'm gonna make it happen. So we go to we go to back pages. I type massage parlor. I hit up a bunch of them. So I'm asking them, Joe, happy ending, happy ending, happy ending, happy ending, or is it Craigslist? One of the fucking two. So we found a spot. We go there, right? We go there. It was like the day and the night, like delinquent hours, my nigga. Delinquency hours. We get there, right? The door is open. You could tell there's people because there was some Asian nigga that came out of that shit. There was a nigga that came out of that shit, right? So we go down the stairs. We go down the stairs. I see the bitch. My nigga Chris, he across the street being he like, nah, I don't want nobody to sit. I'm like, nigga, stop being a bitch, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I want to see that. So I'm like, whatever. So we go downstairs. I knock on the door. I'm like, bang, 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 bang. Hello? Bang, 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 bang. Hello. So finally, like, I see some Asian chick, like she come like some ugly little chubby looking bitch, right? She comes downstairs, right? Her ass comes downstairs and she sees me. She looks at me, smiles, and then looks at the other person. And I guess they say something, and the other is like, no, 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 no. I really think it was because I was black. Because there was another Asian nigga, right? That seen me coming down the street. That seen me coming down. No, that I seen him. He started yelling, "Are they open? Are they open? Are they open?" I'm like, nah, this shit gotta be the spy. So maybe because we called them before we even got there, they say nah, they don't close until X, Y, and Z hours. So we go there, they see me, they're like, nah, they not come. So there might be some truth to that. Like some Asian bitches or some Asian on red light district might be out here and just say, fuck niggas. There might be some
Just more
truth to that.
empty words
That's
from
all
this
I'm
guy.
saying.
But the judge and prosecution doesn't know that, especially after he doubled down.
But when I go to Japan in 2029, I'm gonna pull a Harrison. I kind of like what Harrison is doing. I like how Harrison is doing the
I don't know who Harrison is.
super spreader stuff.
But we seen all this shit, bro. You talking about he gonna spread HIV, AIDS, whatever the fuck he got. Him
You
threatening legal mindset. Yeah. Yeah, I think. See, I like Atozi's video because he
I was like,
comes
what?
and he
They're
does
really
like an update to everything going on instead of doing a video every damn day
like
Seen a human
of nonsense shit.
this, it really strikes. But will it more
what's
in rank to the few to here, right? One about rated different interview.
what I wear? Let's see. That's all I want to say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sure pointy. I went to a tailor in Korea, and we got my customized outfit, and it's gonna be ready by Monday. Point. I wear. Who's that was talking shit about us?
JTBC.
So you want to go? You down to go to the headquarters?
Yes, and like demand an interview.
That's a good content.
Yeah, that's everything. Everything else I covered in my other videos. So like I said, I'm not going, as y'all can see, I'm live right here. So I'm not going to continue rambling on and shit. But yo, that's pretty much it. Listen, this nigga Johnny is just digging himself a deeper hole. He's digging himself a deeper hole. He really thinks that he gonna get away with a slap on the wrist. Bro, I don't even consider 3 months in jail a slap on the wrist. Like, what the fuck? You spend 3 months in jail. That's on your permanent record, gang. That's a background search, bro. That's on your background search, my nigga. You cannot. There's a lot of jobs that you just dequalified yourself from doing because of that dumb shit. But hey, whatever. The nigga wants to keep continuing, keep doing dumb shit, and nigga, more kudos to him. Power to him. He doesn't give a fuck about his life. Cool. Let's just be thankful the nigga ain't got no kids. Like his parents already disown him, so I'm sure that still hurts them. Like to see your son being a nuisance and everybody fucking hates them. But like this nigga said, I am a cloud goblin. I'm a cloud demon. I'm a cloud fiend. Cloud is a hell of a drug, chat. Cloud mixed with alcohol, and you get a Johnny Somali. I just don't. We just gotta wait and see, bro. We just gotta wait and see. Niggas just say he gonna get 10 years. Niggas say he gonna get 20 years. Niggas say he gonna get 15 years. We just gonna see. I know how the criminal system works, so I don't think he gonna be seeing 10 years. Like the way that shit works, right? Like before, they hit you with some aggressive shit. Like let's say you killed somebody out of self defense. Then they're not gonna give you no light shit. They're gonna give you some shit like the first thing they're gonna be like, oh, first murder in the first degree, felony in charge with a weapon or some shit like that. Fucking what else? They're gonna charge you with like the highest shit that they can, just to start the case, and then once the trial and the proceeding come down, they start going lower and more realistically. So I don't think this thing gonna hit with 10 years. He might get a violation for all we know. Cause nigga, they already took 7 bands from this nigga after he got his shit snuffed. So they gonna hit them nigga with the highest shit, but it's gonna go down. I don't know what the charges he's fucking pled to, but let's say like the first thing they're like, oh, murder in the first degree. They might plead that shit down to manslaughter or involuntary manslaughter or even fucking self defense. Like, you feel me? They might dismiss that shit altogether once all the trials and your judges and all that shit go through. But the thing is, this nigga is in Asia doing, South Korea doing all of this shit, and I'm pretty sure his lawyer might be Korean. And like I have lawyers where they're supposed to be like, neutral, but depending on the case, some of them ain't neutral, nigga. Some of them is biased as fuck, and it shows in how they treat you. Especially if this nigga got a public defender. Nah, he might be cooked. That nigga might be cooked. But that shit, man. There ain't nothing new going on with this nigga. He's still doing the most dumbest shit ever. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all niggas later. Peace. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. What's good, Hasina? Congratulations on your 57K attack. Congratulations. And Edward, yeah, you and my bro, but now you really can't kick niggas. You can mute them, like, you could time them out, from talking, typing and shit like that. I made you a mod because, you always stopping by and shit. I thought you noticed. I told you that shit last time I made you a mod, but I guess your ass wasn't paying attention. But, yeah, you could time niggas out. I don't think, can you kick niggas as a mod? I know you could time niggas out. I think you could ban niggas also. But I'm not sure if you could kick. I don't know about the whole kicking shit though. That'll be new to me. So hold on, let me rename this shit real quick, chat. Johnny, Johnny, so Ali, yes, alright, cool. So that's done. Now we gotta do one for solo leveling. So let me start the game up. I want to do the beginner play and the new player shit. The returning and new player shit. I want to do one about that. I want to do one about that. I feel like I should make a shop guide too for like regular degular niggas like me. You feel me? Regular degulars. Let me hide my screen real quick. Hasina, how you been, bro? How goes your Call of Duty climb? Did you did you make it to top 2K yet? Or you still been getting bullshit ass teammates? Nope. I'm at 3,850. Okay. I mean, you shit. Last time you was at 4,200, so you progressing. You progressing. Only got 850 more to go, buddy. You got this. You got this. With everything coming out, gotta up my spending budget. You had it. No, you had it. Don't lie like you had a budget, nigga. You ain't got no goddamn budget. Well, what's your budget, nigga? Like what? 5 bands, nigga? Huh? Your budget 5 bands? Yo, Mo. You know this nigga fucking what's his name? You know me. Hyde thinks he had a bad account and he think he didn't have a good account, nigga. Like yesterday, this nigga was damn near talking about like he was in his feeling like he was in a bad headspace because he didn't think his account was good. I'm like, why the fuck did you not think your account was good, bro? Because I'm like, if we had to put accounts into like a tier, right? Your account, you and Mo's account fit into like the S tier. Your shit is probably like top 10 S tier, while Mo's is like maybe bottom 20 type shit. But you're definitely on some shit. He's like, oh, he was comparing it to niggas like he was like, nah, he's comparing it to niggas like fucking, like Pain, Zaff, fucking Holy Hell. I'm like, bro, you're comparing your shit to niggas that spend like 10,000 a month on this game. Like, that's not a good comparison, buddy. That's not a good comparison. Like, you should compare it to niggas like Mo and shit. And then I'm like, at the same time, you got 2 million power. And you know how many niggas got 2 million power in the game? Not a lot. I promise you that. That nigga really thought his account was shit, bro. Yo, that shit had me tight. My boy talking about he want more. Peyton is not no fucking free to play, Hasina. Stop it. That nigga is not free to play one fucking bit. His main account, pay to win. He has a free to play account, but that nigga's not free to play. This thing, I asked him what else made you think that your account ain't fucking good? He's like, oh, because my artifacts suck. I'm like, bro, that's RNG. Like you can't control this shit about you can't control this shit. You can't control RNG, nigga. Everybody got bad artifacts. It's just RNG. That's how RNG works. Most of his videos are on yeah, okay, just because most of his videos are about free to play shit, that does not mean he's a free to play. He says it multiple times. He is not a free to play. Even when you watch that nigga's streams, the most of the account that he plays on is his main account, which is a pay to win account. That nigga is not free to play in one bit of the term, my nigga. In one bit of the term, that nigga not free to play. He's doing the free to play shit because he's a content creator. But other than that, if he had a choice not to do it, he wouldn't do it. Like, he knows for a fact, bro. That's blasphemous. That nigga's not no goddamn pay to win. Can't compare it to them. They spend like 10 bands. Even so, I'm keeping up with them. I got top 3K. I'm sure it just gets too... It gets too mean away. That's what I'm saying, bro. And what's the other crazy part is, right? This nigga has an amazing account. Because he was like, he showed Musa or somebody his account. And it was like, yo, bro, why aren't you competitive? This, and the third. Because I asked him that, like, the stream before he even said all this shit. So I'm telling him, like, bro, why do you want a better account if you're not competitive? Like, that makes no sense. Like, you want the best of the best account and just not to be a casual player? That makes no sense, bro. Like, if the account you got right now, you should damn near be competitive, or at least want to be competitive. Like, even me, my account, like, I'm just a competitive nigga off rip. So no matter what my account is, if it's like, even if it's like for my ranking shit, I try to be the first at everything. But I also go about it with fucking logic and rational shit. So I don't see the point in this nigga saying like he wants better shit, but he's a casual player. That made no sense to me. I'm talking about his free to play ID. Hasina. Huh? You said no, Hasina, no, don't change it up now. You said Pain is a free to play. You didn't say Pain has a free to play account. Pain is no. You said he's a free to play. That nigga's not no free to play. That nigga's a pay to win ass nigga. Exactly, bro. And there's also no fucking co-op. All right, so let me start. Let's record this shit. Yo, if y'all, I'm going to record a free to play guy, returning character in the free to play guy. If y'all niggas have any tips that y'all want to say, that yo, let me see, I got the chat on live. You feel me? So is it? Hold on. Let me see. Let me let bitch load. Let me let that bitch load. Mo, he doesn't play it because he got nothing to do on it. That nigga did everything. That nigga is not free to play. Yo, y'all stop saying that. That nigga is not free to play. Payne is not a free to play player, bro. He is not free to play. That nigga plays on even in fucking even on his whatchamacallit, when he on his live stream, the majority of the time he be playing is on his main account. It's on his main pay to win shit. The only time I see this thing on his free to play is when he runs out of content to do on his pay to win shit. But that nigga is not free to play, gang. I refuse. That nigga not free to play. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. My mom's calling. Hello?
Hello?
What's up, mama?
Great.
I'm good. Hey.
Come on, that son.
Huh?
What do you say? Come on, that son.
If I don't know what's up, no. Never mind, what's up?
I took you make a match for you again. Since I'm doing to see the for a minute, I just
Oh, okay. Nyepe musoka fena. Okay. Alright. Baka karti la jayo ye. Yoro Jume.
Make a salon, me, my name, I need a salon to you. Make a salon. I don't be a shares it.
Nah, that's fine. Obebesek ake. Na donaka Instagram kono ni sheji photo ye doro meseka anything. Ali na ma sheji film toko fi. Koma e karti Kati Fendi ma bado aka Instagram kono ka laje na photo nunu poste nga fofoni yake ni fofoni ne yake kofe komi me fendo la follow nin klalo la mise ka ke ma ye na kon photo chiramba mise ka don onate ba yini aye
Oh, don't bala je no sera je me shini ko ini ta sema ini ta do parani ko isi do $1.
iba fa ngata ngon fa
Mena to la je ai leni femina ta nya ko simone na kaba.
oh okay
Si pati pati man to pena di ka ata e sena social security pirula.
yeah ne taro no ko kera to mi otunga kepi ama fer fuen taro na boli
Mau na kali kai chi.
no okay mm
Pati to nya to ya ka mon panai dai.
huh
Ni ka ngata ni ka ara ni pe 215.
all right
Donc, si ça n'est pas dit comme ça, m'a dit qu'on peut faire so on m'a dit pas now village for.
okay
Donc, now so now be ta even na wa kala ma bo now te ta ere fa na ira so donc ni bora na long island chi chi na ta ira.
I got you mama na kera to come and be with it
Ya ti ni pa ke ko na ta wa ke le sa mai ma. Ya ja do.
yeah nana
Ko ta na ta
yeah it tastes good don't it I've been trying it nah biscuit kari
donc ka ma pa ke sa mai ma.
yeah let me get one taking this up mama
Donc, ka be ko.
I love you bye mama bye my fault y'all my fault Mama Duke's calling you know you gotta pick up for Mama Duke's alright so only tip I will give to new players is that if you're not lucky with artifact, just create a new ID. That's a true, like 30 to 45 days. Nah, that's a 30 to 45 days a lot to get rid of the game. Especially with artifacts. That's RNG because you can never really be guaranteed that you're gonna get anything better after that month of playing. Alright, but and like I said, the chat is gonna be live. If y'all got something to say in the video, like if I'm missing some shit, I add y'all little 2 cents. But we about to start that bitch in 3, 2, what? Okay. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to the video. Welcome to the video. Now listen, right? Listen. I want to talk to y'all niggas about some of this shit. I've been seeing videos on Maple Story and I'm like, bro, Mo, Maple Story. Yo, Mo, if you trying to get into, nah, I don't even think my computer can handle it. But if you trying to get into Maple Story, nigga, let me know. I'll get back into that bitch with you. My character was Night Lord and fucking Night Lord and Shadow, bro. That shit was fire. Back on topic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So listen, yo, guys. This is a video about either returning players or new players. You feel me? I want to make a little guide. I want to make a little guide about that. I'm on copy. I want to make a little guide to help new players get, I guess, the best start. Cause like I said, y'all could tell like I didn't even change my hunter ID. I'm only level 74. To show you how new of a fucking new player I am. Like, let me load this bitch up. I can show you how new of a player I am on this account, so y'all can see, like, I'm not bullshitting. Like, I actually put in the time to try to get the best idea, the best help that I can get for my people. You feel me? So listen, right? Listen. The first, and it's a free to play account. It's a free to play account. I'm gonna make a shop guide also for like light spenders to dolphins, cause whales y'all really don't need a shop guide. I just buy every fucking thing y'all niggas want and call it a day. You feel me? So with that being said, right? Let's see my login. Let's see my daily login. How many days have I logged in? I haven't even been on the game for 30 days yet. Y'all see that, right? 23 fucking days. Today's the 23rd day. So this account is only 23 days old. Correct? Alright, cool. So look. What I would recommend you do as a first, like as a baby nigga that just started the game, you could do a reset. Like let's say you start the game, right? You finish the story mode, you finish the tutorial, and now you could pull some characters to summon. Let's say you get a character that sucks. I would also say so some of the good beginner characters that you can get, I kind of forgot what you get in the beginning of the start, but some of the good characters that you can get from the banner that'll like help your account, and it's like a universal for every team, would be obviously Min, but I believe you're gonna get a free copy of that nigga somewhere down the line. So Min is a good one. Hansame is a good one. Anyone from the fire team is good. So that means Esso, Kanae, or where's Gina? Gina or Gina? Any one of these three are amazing start. If you pull them from like the first 10, you're golden, my nigga. Like I would say that's a good account and just keep pushing. Now if you pull multiple of them, one of them niggas, that's also a good account, keep pushing. Cha, they're gonna give you copies of Chaws as you continue through the game. There's something that's gonna be called proof of something combatant. Mo, you remember the name, gang? It's something combatant. Proof of combatant, strong combatant, show you're a strong combatant. Like some shit with combatant in it. And it's gonna be it's gonna be down here. It's gonna be like right down here when you first start. So they're gonna give you tasks to do. Those tasks are gonna be like just like basically getting your feet wet into the game. They're gonna tell you the formidable combatant. There we go. That's what that shit is called. They're gonna give you certain there's 18 chapters. At the end of the 18th chapter, you get a copy of Cha, you get 50 summons and some other shit. But in between those chapters, as you go, you're also gonna get Cha's weapon. You're gonna get some weapons for SJW himself, like the water weapon. Where is it at? Kasaga's Fang. It's our strongest water weapon right now. This shit right here. You're gonna get this, and they're gonna give you all the way to A5. So that's beautiful, and it's a very good fucking water weapon, especially when you combine it with a rune that we get. It's called the Wolf Slayer or Boss Slayer. Here, let me see. Boom, right here. The wolf assassin. Wolf assassin. Once you get that shit, you could combine it with the weapon, and it gives you a blessing stone called Boss Slayer. Like it gives you that innate effect if you got both of them combined. The Wolf Slayer changes into Boss Slayer. So it's an amazing weapon, especially now since like anniversary is coming up, and we're about to get a new water weapon. So these two might be these weapons here might be good in tandem and shit like that. So another thing, right? So what you can do is when you start an account, like I said, you could re-roll. But if you're gonna do the re-rolling shit, do it from your phone, because with your phone you could just make you could make an infinite amount of guest accounts, keep playing it over until you get the start that you think is gonna be the best start, and you could keep that account and keep it pushing. But if you do it from your PC or laptop or whatever the fuck it is, computer you got, if you do it from that, you're gonna have to create an email every single account. So unless you want to keep creating dumbing emails and just keep going over and have an email looking like SDAA at gmail.com, I would say take the easier route, do it on the phone, because once you complete the tutorial, that's it. It's just a one and done for any other account you create in the future. So you could create that one account. You could do that tutorial one time, keep re-rolling until you get the character that you want or the star that you want, and it really doesn't take that long to get past tutorial or to get enough tickets to do like your first to get to your first 80 summons. It don't take that long. You feel me? It don't take that long. But you don't need to do that. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. You do not need to do that. The state at which the game is, they're gonna give you a lot. You're gonna get a lot of tickets that you need to summon from doing normal mode and then doing these are the summoning tickets for those who don't know. These right here, you're gonna get a bunch of these shits from getting it done, from getting it, and some of them you get for doing nothing. Like they give some of them for free, like this right here. All I had to do was complete this story and I get 5 tickets. So that's 5 tickets right there for free. Another 5 tickets right there for free. This one I gotta do one thing I haven't done yet. So right there, you get 10 tickets off rip just for free. And this is not the only story that does shit like that. So there's other stories that give you, they're right there, 15 tickets right there for free. Another, I guess this one ain't free. Another one right here, boom, another 5 tickets for free. So all you you don't have to do the re-rolling shit if you don't want to. It's not necessary. This is really for if you want to have the best start, but then you could get hold after you have that best start because it's all RNG. So once you got your account, right? You got your account set up. You got everything you want to do. This, and the third, and yada yada yada. Now, what I would recommend, I guess the next thing, the first thing you should do is play story mode as far as you could go. Like keep doing the story mode until you cannot do it no more. Even if you only get fucking 1 star completed, like continue, like right here. What is it at? Hold on, I'm trying to find an example. Give me an example. Hold on, like right here, boom. You see, I don't have all 24 tickets, all 24 trophies to get the extra two tickets. So I just left that shit alone and kept gooding. I got all 30 here, kept pushing, kept pushing, kept pushing. I got 20. I'm in, and then I'm stuck right here. I couldn't keep going no more, so I did some of the side stories, and I'm right here. So keep going as far as you can. Fuck the trophies, because you could always come back to it and continue. And then once you get stuck on your normal mode, and let's say you need artifacts, the way you get artifacts, you get them from doing give me 1 second. You get them from doing these two little things here, the encounter missions and the instant dungeons. The encounter missions are gonna be a little bit harder to do because you can only use you can't use SJW, you only have to use your hunters. So you need to have like a relatively a good roster to do this, because you know, like this is I need dark units, but our dark team in the game sucks ass. So just because it's saying that you need dark units, you could beat it with other units. Like you see, I have my light team here with water. If push come to shove, just don't use anything that's like their boss passives. So this nigga takes 50% less damage from water attacks. This takes 50% less damage from water attacks. So you could use any other element besides water. I have Soren up here because she's an amazing water breaker. But this boss don't even have a break shield, so she's kind of wasted for me. She's hindering me more than anything. So I would take her out and switch her out for whoever I need to switch. You see how my total power is like 40. It's red. So that means I'm gonna get a bunch of negatives. I'm not gonna get my stats are gonna be negative. So let's say my crit percentage is at 100%, right? But because it's red, it goes down to, let's say, 70%. I don't know the exact value, but they cut your stats in half. No, not in half. They cut your stat. They diminish your fucking stat because of the red shit. So you wanna always do something where your power is at least in the whites. Even if you don't have the exact, you see how this is still white, but I'm above it. So let's go do this one right. Oh no, I can't. Everything is damn near. I think 500 is good. Alright, boom. See, I could do this shit because it's still in the white. Even though it's not exactly, you know, above it is not equal to it, you could still do this where you're not gonna be impacted as much as you would if it was in the red. So that's another thing. So the artifacts that you're gonna have to be able to focus on first, you're only at first until you progress, they're only going to give you these 4 artifacts right here. The body shit, the helmet, the chest, the gloves, and the feet. Those are the only ones you're gonna have unlocked. And then eventually you're gonna unlock accessories and so on and so forth. So once you get, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Water. Give me a second. Alright. So once you get some artifacts, right? Once you get some artifacts, you need, you know, start putting them on your characters and this and that. The best stats for SJW, like for the helmet, because is RNG. You're gonna have a lot of shit that could roll on helmets. The things that could roll on helmets is probably the most out of everything, because you could get attack. You could get additional attack, additional defense, additional HP, attack percentage, the defense percentage, and HP percentage. So there's a lot of fucking RNG into this shit. The best ones for SJW is either additional attack, then attack percentage. For the chest, you got a lot less RNG. It's either additional defense or defense percentage. But the one that's going to give you the most TP, the total power, is additional defense. So always the additional ones are better than a percentage from my testing and from, I guess, everybody else's testing. Now from the boost, it's a little bit different. For the boost, you get defense penetration, you get critical hit damage, and you get healing. You get defense, critical hit damage, and healing percentage. You get defense percentage, HP percentage, critical hit damage, defense penetration, and healing given percent. Never use this shit. This shit is garbage. Even if it's a healer, never use this shit. If you're using a healer, either use HP or use critical hit damage. Because some healers, they benefit from critical hit chance, like Min. Well, I guess his is critical hit rate, but you know, Min benefits from critical hit rate more than he benefits from anything else. So, and if you, let's say you don't know what stats is good for what, they don't tell you with SJW, but they tell you with every single hunter. So let's say I don't know what the fuck is good with Min. Press on this little question mark. Well, not that. First, go to artifacts, and then click on view details. No, not view details. What the fuck am I talking about? Where is it at? Matter of fact, now. Click on an artifact, Click on change artifact, click on anything, and they'll show you it up here. So the recommended stats for min is HP first, then critical hit damage, and then healing given increase. Fuck this shit. This is last for a reason. So if you got nothing else that you could put into it and you want to go into healing, then fine, cool. But that's your last fucking resort out of everything else. I would rather you put defense over fucking healing given for real, for real. Because it sucks dick unless you got like some good substats. Substats are also a thing. Okay, so I don't want to overwhelm y'all for beginning, but substats play a role. Just know when it comes to substats, the percentage, like this has additional HP and this has HP percentage. The percentage version of whatever it is always gonna be better than the additional version. So this has additional attack. This would have been better if it was attack percentage versus, but on the main stat, you want the additional one rather than a percentage. I know it's confusing. It took me a minute to understand it too, but that's just how the game is. You feel me? So yeah. So that's that. If you don't know what your character needs to use, click on any artifacts. It'll show you the benefit of what you need. Okay, I see men could use critical hit damage. So what boost do I have? Boom, critical hit damage. For gloves, I could either go attack or gloves you got attack or additional attack. So I normally for gloves I look at the substats more. I look at the substats more than anything else. If it's like a healer that doesn't benefit from attack or this, because it doesn't matter to an extent. Obviously, you get more TP with additional attack versus attack percentage, but like this shit has better substats than this do. So I will go for that one versus whatever the case might be. Now, I bet you're wondering why there's so many different type of fucking artifacts and shit. If y'all played gacha games before, every artifact got a different set bonus, like with the burning curse, right? This is for support hunters. Your support hunters. When tagging out, the user applies the blessing effect to themselves and their teammate and the team members. And it also increases the user's damage dealt by 8%. Cooldown 25 seconds. Duration 10 seconds. The four piece effect. The blessing effect is enhanced to enhanced blessing. To enchanted blessing. No, enhanced blessing. I'm sorry. Enhanced blessing activates when tagging out or missing or using a support skill. Increases the user's damage dealt by 10% and recovers their HP by 0.2% every 1 second. Cooldown 25 seconds. Unable to activate blessing effect. Duration 10 seconds. But this unable to activate shit is you don't need that shit no more because you're getting the better version of it. Now, the 8-piece set. It gives you the burning, it changes the enhanced blessing effect to the burning blessing effect, which is the same activation, but it activates with ultimate skills. So activates when you tag out using a support skill or using an ultimate skill. It increases the user's damage dealt by 20%, restores 0.2% of the HP every 1 second, cooldown 25 seconds. Unable to activate the previous bullshit versions of the effect. So if you want to know what set does what and if it's good for what, just like click on the set and then read the descriptions and you'll know. But mainly if you really don't want to do it, I just come to recommended sets and they'll show you what the most people are using. They'll tell you what the majority of the game players are using on that character. And the number one people are using are the blessing. If you don't have any burning blessing sets, the next best one will be noble sacrifice. If you don't have any noble sacrifice, the next best one will be the destroyer set. You can also mix and match. Let's say you only have let's see. Hold on, let me go to my artifacts. Cause I think I have Alright, boom. Let's say I have 3-piece blessing on the artifacts, right? But I don't have another ring. Let's say this ring was used by somebody else. I only had 1 ring. So instead, instead of using like the 3-piece set, you could use 2-piece of what you got and then another 2-piece of something else. So you could mix and match. So you could use 2-piece of that, or for the artifact recommend, they said the best one is outside of blessing. They don't have blessing set in here. I don't know why they don't have it there, but burn 8-piece blessing is amazing. It's the best one. It gives you the most total power. Anything that has burning in front of it is gonna give you the most total power compared to any other artifact. Because they're the strongest. They were the strongest shit that we have. But even till now, I think that shit still stands. So you could use two piece of outstanding connection, which gives you the two-piece set gives you when tagging out increases the user and the teammates attack by 12% for 10 seconds. So you could use two-piece of this and then have fucking 6-piece of burning. Or you could use four-piece blessing and 4-piece of this. So you got the 28% increase, and then you also get the 10% damage dealt and recovery shit also. So you could mix and match. It's the best of both worlds. But majority of the time, the hunters we have right now, everybody besides this one hunter Kanae, she's the only one that really benefits from a mixing a two-piece because of how her skills are. But that's more like detailed into shit. Like I said, I don't want to overwhelm y'all. That's like a more character specific thing. So I'm gonna try to talk about universal shit. So there are obviously, like anything, there's an exception to the rule. Like, feel me, she's the exception to the rule, you feel me? So but majority of the time, as you can see, I'm running a piece of the same shit. Thomas is also another exception to the rule. Four-piece burning curse is good, and his other best one is obsidian, because he doesn't use a lot of, he doesn't lose MP like that. MP is the little thing that you use to use your skills. As long as, if you got 4-piece, you get the damage dealt increase. You get when a user has 60% or more of their MP, their damage dealt increase to 40%. No, the damage increases to 60% when they have 40 or more of their MP. So this is way more beneficial as a 4-piece than a 2-piece, because obviously, 40% is better than 70%. So that means, you got this shit activated for a lot longer than you do with the 70% version of it. So that's that. Another thing about burning curses, I feel like it's kind of like an end game set, because it increases the damage that you take. Increases damage taken by 20%, but it also increases the damage you dealt by 10%, and additionally increases damage dealt by 0.1% every 1 second, stacking up to 100 times, which is permanent. But you take more damage. It's pros and cons. You take way more, you take double the damage, but you dish out, I guess you're gonna dish out more over time. So if you're good at your dodging and all that shit, Thomas don't feel it so much, because some of his skills give him like a shield, so he really don't gotta worry about that shit. That nigga, like, I'm different, I'm that nigga. Like, his ultimate gives him a shield effect. Gives him a shield effects. His first one, I think, also gives him, his first move also gives him a shield. His second one also gives him a fucking, no, while using the skill. Yeah, it also gives him a shield. So he has a lot of shit that protects him. So Thomas is a good hunter that, to have, that you can use burning curse on. But majority of this shit, like, if you don't know what's good for what, just click on a character, click on any artifact, go to change artifact, and then go to recommended set. I still do this till this day. Like, I still look at this shit till this day on every new hunter that comes out, or even on some hunters that I haven't built, and I need to know what to build, and I don't know for sure. I check this, whatever is upset, I'm like, I bet this is the best one. I go through to see which I got, what version I have the best of, and I go towards accordingly. Now, the game, the way, like I said, the way you get these artifacts is doing the encore instant ninja. As you can see, you get the gloves and legs from here, and you get the helmets and chest from here. And with the SJW one, you get the accessories. You get the ring, you get the necklace and bracelet here, you get the earrings and ring here. So depending on what you need for what, you come here and you do that shit. And also, they did this thing where, like, the highest you can do, like, let's say my highest tier is 21 right now, right? Actually, hold on, let me use this as an example, because I haven't done these yet, right? I won't. So let's say my highest tier that I could do is 21. But let's say I feel like that's too much for me to beat. I can't beat that shit. Like, you see these little trophy things, you get essence, you get like 15, I think it's 15. Yeah, you get 15 essence stones for every trophy that you can do. Before, you had to do that shit manually one by one. But now with the new changes that they did, so as you can see, I don't have none of these done. So if I go to the highest that I can do, and it only works if you get three trophies. It doesn't work if you get 1 or 2. If you get 2 trophies, it's only gonna affect the one that you got 2 trophies in. So let me show you a demonstration. So what I'm trying to say is, right, so try to get to as far as you possibly can before you worry about trophies. Like, don't try to waste your time trying to 3-star everything or 3 trophy everything. Just because the further you get, the higher you see how this shit went from purple. My fault. You see how this shit went from purple to gold once I started getting to 12? And then from up here, from tier 1, it's still, you get purple and you get blues and you get common. So the higher you get, when I get down here, I get nothing but purples and gold. I get no blues, I get no common. So it's better for you to try to, you know, just clear it and keep going as far as you can until you can't go no more. And then when you want to come back, you could always do like, let's say the highest I could do right now is 21. But I know I don't got the TP to beat that shit. So I would probably do like 18. Actually no, let's do 17. I'll do the 17 version of it. So I could get all the, like, I'm gonna demonstrate to y'all. I'm gonna do the 17 version of it, so I could get all the trophies on it, and everything above the 17 version is gonna also give me the 3-star trophies. Trophies are important in this game because there's like I'll show you that afterwards. I'll show you the reasons why trophies are good. They're good for, like, obviously you get the essence stones once you beat the shit. Another reason why they're good is like it's like a passive source of essence stones. I'll explain that afterwards. So let's get this shit out the way. Whew, I'm out of breath, my niggas. Shit. Look, see, I just got my ass clapped for it. Well, this nigga gets a shield, so I really don't gotta worry about it. And also, when you have a shield, you don't stagger. You see how I got like tail swipe to fucking goddamn Neverland? Like, if you got a shield, this nigga can't hit you out of shit because, you know, your shield is tanking it. But versus other characters, you know, your shield might not, if they don't have a shield, they gonna get this shit smacked. So you gotta be careful with that, because niggas can hit you out of your skills and shit and fuck up your whole rotation and like that. And I'll also show you about skill rotation and shit like that. So let's lock in. You see that dodge that's an extreme evasion. They're gonna teach you all of that shit in the tutorial. The tutorial is actually pretty good in this shit and pretty informative. So you don't gotta worry about none of that stuff. They'll teach you all of that shit there. And all the good stuff. So the rotate there, and also the rotations. I'll show you the rotations. Let's say, so I can't hit him there because he's getting stronger. I can't hit him. I just gotta hold that. So let's say like you're new to the game, right? And you don't know what the optimal rotation is. Let's say you're in the middle of a fight. So you could pause the game, go to team details, and they'll show you the recommended skill use order. So for this nigga Gun-Hee, I use basic skill 1, then I use my core attack. Because every time you use his first skill, it activates his core attack. So use your basic skill 1, get the core attack. Then when you use your basic skill 2, you get the core attack. But basic skill 2 refreshes the cooldown for basic skill 1, so that you kind of loop it into each other. And with fucking Min Young, basic skill 1, you dash to cancel it because it's a long ass animation. Then you do the ultimate skill, then basic skill 2. But that's if you got the ultimate skill up. If you don't, just do basic skill 2 and then continue to your DPS character. For her, you use this as much as you can, because once you use it, she gets something called Enlighten, whatever the fuck it is, and it lets her spam it up to 8 times. Use your core attack, then ultimate, and etc, etc. It also tells you how the best ones to level up and what order. So there's a lot of shit the game helps you with that you don't gotta worry about. And if you could see like at the top left where it says battle mission, the battle mission, those are how you get your trophies, and that's how you could track that shit. You see how long that you say I just got hit at that because I ain't got no shield? So it's shit like that. So you gotta, like, you know, pay attention, you know, when you want to use your skill, how to use your skill, etc, 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 etc. Like you see now, I'm about to run out of time, so I might not even get this. So this actually good. If I don't beat the shit within time, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I'll definitely not beating it within the time limit. So boom. So we filled that first one. So now we're only gonna get the 2 trophies for this shit. We're not gonna get it for the other one. We're not gonna get the 3 stars. So this is actually good to happen. I did this on purpose, yeah. So you know, I meant to do that. This is also why it's good to have like the proper elements and shit, because they get, you know, bonus damage. Water beats fire, obviously, you know, shit like that. It's kind of like Pokemon, but solo leveling version. You feel me? Instead of instead of grass, they call it wind. You feel me? Instead of electric, they call it light. And instead of fire, they call it fire. But yeah, so that's that.
Mission complete.
So boom. I only got 2 stars. I only got 2 trophies. I got my accessories and shit that you get from that. You could have looked at it. I just skipped through. So you see You see how this is the only one with 2 and everything else is still dicked out? So now let's do it again. Let's do this one. I know what y'all thinking, bro. You couldn't even get 3 stars on the easier version. You think you gonna get that shit on the harder version? Listen. That's a valid point. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I'm gonna show you how the fire team, and the fire team in this game is busted. I'm gonna help you out, and you see it's even less TP and shit. So let me try to make him a little bit stronger. Let me enhance a little bit. Oh, another thing, bro. Enhancing, bro, is a pain in the ass because of the gold that you need. Everything in this game requires fucking gold. Everything in a mama requires gold in this game. So be smart on what you spend the gold on and what you do. Like you don't want to like go all the way to 15 like I'm doing right now, because I'm just gonna skip it through. The more optimal thing you to do is to do it like let's say this nigga had so he benefits from defense penetration. Let's say I was gonna use this nigga solely on him. I would get it to 5. I would do 5 first. If it doesn't go into defense penetration, it goes some bullshit like additional HP. I know I don't need that. I'ma try again, because you get 4. It went into defense penetration. So this I will continue to roll the dice on and see if I can get it better and better. So try to, like, when you do your artifacts, try to do, you know, one step at a time, etc. Alright, so let me change their weapons and try to make them at least a little bit stronger. You feel me? Because we're gonna get cooked. Let's see. You could take any, you could put any weapon on anything. Even though this weapon is good for Wu, and though I could use this weapon on Gina, but I won't get the little effects right here, because it's not, you know, it's not his weapon, it's not her weapon. But, you know, like you see, you could put it on, so it don't matter. It's good for if you don't have weapons or anything like that. So I'm gonna take this shit, since this is, you know, one of my highest weapons. I'm gonna take that bootleg that bitch and put it on shoulder. You'll feel me, something slide. Actually, I'm gonna take Thomas's shit too and put it on this thing, like put 101. Alright, boom. So now we got better power. So now let's get it popping. So your weapons are not limited to, you know, the exclusive weapons are not limited to the exclusive hunter. You can put them on anything, but they're obviously more beneficial on said hunter that it belongs to, obviously, because they get the passives and all that other shit. The only thing I'm getting from this is the total power, and that's it. Like, you feel me? But it's good to know that you could do that shit regardless. So let's get her shit started. I'm gonna show you why the fire team is kind of OD. Get this shit going. Like, let's say I didn't know the rotation. I'm like, fuck, bro, what do I do? Like, what's her rotation? Oh, wait, let me pause the game. Go to team details. Okay, so first I use basic skill 1, then core attack. I use that twice. Okay, then ultimate skill, and then basic skill 2. Okay, I got it. What about Gina? What do I do? Basic skill 1 first, then core attack, then ultimate, then skill 2. And then Kanae, you do basic skill 1, 2, core attack, basic skill 2, ultimate, basic skill 2. So yeah, if you don't know what to do, you know, put that. And that's a new feature that they added too. So if y'all niggas just coming into the game, y'all came in at a good time. Yeah, this is like the most friendly, the most free to play. Let me not say free to play. This is the most friendliest the shit has been. And I'm gonna show y'all the shadow. Oh my god, I got cooked, chat. Alright, never mind. Hold on. Let's back out, chat. Let's back out. We got cooked. We gotta get the 3-star, bro. We gotta get. Alright, fine. I'll do an easier one, chat. I got y'all. Fine. I won't show off. God damn it. So let's just do it easy for the sake of the video. I don't want y'all sitting here for like fucking. I already felt this video is gonna be like over an hour, so I'm not trying to make it more than it needs to be. So fuck it. Let's just do the easy shit and prove a point. That shit. Fuck it. I feel like a bitch doing this though. I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like a bitch, but listen, it's for y'all. It's for the free to plays. It's for not the free to plays. It's for the new starters and all that other good shit. You know, you feel me? I'm doing it for y'all. Alright, so let's get that going. So we did the second, we did it twice. Now we do the ultimate skill. And then after that, we're gonna pop this off. And you could switch like you could do it. The switch I just did is called a QTE. So you could switch doing that, or you could switch doing it this way and just pull them out. The QTE, you could, when you do a QTE, is good because sometimes it avoids attacks and shit. It avoids the enemy's attacks, and you could like that. Like you see, you could negate it versus like, you know, clicking the left button or the right button or whatever you need to switch over. So like if you know there's an attack coming and you're not good enough to dodge, you just boom QTE and they'll dodge it automatically. Like you get like a little invulnerability frame. So boom.
Seriously? I've got it.
Let's all. Let's all. See that? I dodged it because I know I wasn't gonna be able to beat it in time, so I did my Q to E to get out of there. Pop that. And my ult. And then I'm gonna switch again. I'm gonna Q to E to get them out of there. I'm gonna go in their bed. I'll see you guys later. Alright, Hasina. I'll see you later, Brody. Thank you for stopping by, my boy. Thank you for stopping by. Get the ult going. And then I'll switch over. There we go. Do the rotation. Dodge that. Bro, we still didn't beat it in time. Nah, that's OD. We suck. Chat, we suck. We still didn't beat it in time. But you know what? Just take my word for it. Just take my word for it, alright? You're able to... Fuck, bro. I feel like I got it. Alright, hold on. Let me tighten up. I gotta show it. I gotta show it. I gotta show it. I got to show it. Fuck, I gotta show it. I'll tighten. Oh, I didn't use my shadows. Oh, that's another thing. Shadows are very, very important in this game because they give you like amazing things, amazing buffs to you, and even better debuffs to the enemy. I'll go into shadows after I finish this shit, and after I show like what hunters I would recommend putting on your banner as a newcomer to the game and all that other good shit. So let's get this. I gotta tighten up, yeah. I gotta tighten up. God damn. Put that shit on my ass. Like, damn, nigga. That's assault. We're in 2025. You can't just be putting shit up there without my permission. I am a woman, sir. Nigga say, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Alright, let's go. No, you won't hold this, bitch. Alright, let's switch. Get that. And as you can see on the left side, you see, like, once you already got a trophy for one thing, you never have to get that trophy again. So you could, like I said, you could always come back and get that third version of the trophy. So since I got the trophy where, like, I don't gotta take less than 20, don't get hit more than 25 times, and don't lose your health below 40%. I don't gotta worry about that shit ever again. Like, even if I lose over 40% health, it's not gonna take away the trophy. So you're always just gonna get the new one. You feel me? So bet now that we got the new one, this is tier 15, right? So as y'all remember, we didn't do none of the tier. We didn't do nothing above tier 15. None of them was cleared. But now watch, all of them bitches are gonna be 3-starred. So let's go up. 15. Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty meat. You feel me? So that's why I tell y'all, get as far as you can. Progress as far as you can. And the further you get in like for the encore missions, right? So let's say I'm at tier 20 right here. It's gonna be the same for this shit. My highest gonna be tier 21. Now if I do this and I get all the way to tier 26, this is also gonna be unlocked at tier 26. So you don't have to waste another key getting this shit all the way down to 26. So that's that. So now the importance of trophies, right? Once you're in the game, and once you're in the game and you go into these little graphs at the top, the ranking shit, you see how it says my rank is 37th place, and I get 950 essence stones. So the more trophies you have, the higher your position is gonna be because it goes off trophies. So I only have I have 2,320 trophies. These niggas, the number one place got 2,548. Number 2, 2,376. I mean 4,376. Number 3, 4,370. So the more trophy you got, the higher this is gonna be, and you get this reward at the end of every week. And like I said, it's passive essence stone, so you can never go wrong with that. That's why it's important to get your trophies as high as you wanted to. Now, if you want to spend money on a game, right? The one thing I would recommend you getting is these tickets right here, this little Hunter Association premium subscription ticket. I would recommend getting this because A, you get these. every month they give you one of these shits where you could do let me just auto some where you could do a special summon, right? Like if you don't have the ticket, you can only do 15 summons. If you do have the tickets, on the other hand, you get to do 30 of them bitches. So what this shit does is it gives you a choice of the summon that you want. Like this one, I get Alicia in. I could pick that, but I know Alicia's about to be obsolete. Ooh, this I got a double in. I could get a Mirror, or I could get the Mirror and a weapon. This one, I just got the weapon, and this weapon sucks, so fuck that shit. This one don't got 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 shit. Oh, never mind. This one got Alicia and the little tiger nigga. So the one, if I was to buy this shit, I would get this one. The one I would pick would be the sword, and the one with a mirror, cause she's amazing. And this sword is alright, I guess, but it's better than anything else, cause Alicia's gonna be obsolete, and we don't use this nigga at all. We use them in like BOT, but that's like end game shit. You feel me? That's end game shit. So I wouldn't really worry about that. And if you activate again, like let's say you had this ticket, you will be able to get 15. Another reason why that ticket is also good, it lets you do something called sweep. You could sweep gates, cause normally, and it also gives you auto mining and shit. You gotta subscribe to get that auto mining. You feel me? You also get auto mining subscriptions and all that other shit. Like there's probably one of the best values in the game that I personally think. So once you get it, you get to sweep gates. You could sweep gates normally, but the only gates that you're able to sweep without that tickets are B gates and below. So you go to a B gate, you got to pick the hunter, and you're also limited. You gotta pick the hunters you want. They use the little sweep points and shit. You sweep that bitch, and you're good. But the best gates that you want to go for are normally S rank gates. And as you can see, I can't sweep this shit unless I activate this ticket. Like I can't even sweep it for free. So that's the only that I would recommend getting that, just solely because you could sweep these the S ranks without having to physically sit there and do them, because it is time consuming, but you don't need to, because you could do them for free. Alright. So the other thing that I want to cover, right? Like I said, get to the story mode as far as you possibly can. Whether do the normal shit, do the normal version, do the hard version, and even do the reverse version, right? So by the time that you're locked, you should have some tickets. So now let's go over the summon. This right here, this rate up ticket shit, it changes. It changes every month, because there's a new hunter that comes out and they get put in here. As you can see, there's only 5 days left for this girl right here. She's the new hunter. She's not new, but they just put it up here because they go together and that we're gonna need them as a team. But she's not new. So these are always good. Like I only have 3 tickets, but you could buy tickets with your essence stones. It costs to get 10, you need 2.5k. Yeah, you need 2,500 essence stones to get 10. But I would only use my essence stones for it once I exhausted all of the story missions, because you get the normal rate up tickets from, well, I guess you get the normal ones from doing everything. But they added this, god damn it game. It's not what I wanted to do. What am I story? Story. There we go. Up here, they added these things here. For hard mode, I get weapon tickets. I get these tickets that you use to level a weapon. This is also another reason why trophies are good. You unlock them by how many trophies you got. For the normal ones, you get I think you get the normal ones from the normal ones. Yeah, you get the normal tickets from the normal ones, normal rate up tickets. For reverse mode though, the normal version of reverse one, it gives you the rate up tickets. Those give you the rate up tickets to get. In the hard mode, you get some other shit that you use for your shadows. So I don't know why they didn't keep a rate up ticket, but they knew they wanted to be assholes. So you get shit for shadows. You don't get no rate up ticket. But you would, no matter which mode you do, you will always get the ticket. You will always get these custom draw tickets. You'll get them in reverse hard, reverse normal, regular normal, regular hard, and this and that. The difference between the reverse mode is you play with the hunters. You use your hunters for this. You don't use SJW. You only use your hunters for these. Oh no, never mind. I'm tweaking. You use your hunters and SJW. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. False alarm. Which one is it then? It's. Hold on. I know there's one where you can't use SJW. I think that's hard mode. I think that's normal hard mode. Let's see. Yeah, you can still use, yeah, it's normal hard mode. My fault, yeah, my fault. So you can only use your hunters only when the hard version. You can only use your hunters and you can't use SJW. So once, like, let's say I press 1 replay, yeah, you're gonna use your hunters in that. So now let's talk about your hunters, right? Let's go to draw. So this is, like I said, this is when, you know, a monthly thing, you get like there's a pity system where you got to draw 80 times. And then let's say there's also a 50-50 system. So let's say you lose the 50-50 and you get a hunter that's not soaring here. And then the next summon that you do, the next summon that you do, you could get that shit it's gonna guarantee be hurt. It's gonna guarantee be hurt. Now, for this aspect of it, what I would recommend as a newcomer, right? As a new player. So let me take all these off. Okay. So as a new player, what I would recommend you having, you could do 2 hunters and 2 weapons, or you could just do all hunters in the meanwhile until you get like 1 copy of every good hunter. What I would recommend, right? I would recommend your win team, like the win team, because there's something called Workshop of Brilliant Light, which is like, I guess, kind of like the end game. I guess the end game content of this game. The first one that you're gonna face, they're gonna be weak against water and wind. So I would recommend you get at least 1 copy of these 3 this, and him. Well, he's gonna get replaced like next when he's 5 days. There's gonna be another that's gonna be added here. So after a hunter is in the radar banner, right? 2 months after 2 months pass, they get added here to the custom banner. So there's gonna be a new windbreaker that's gonna be added here called Goto, and he's the best windbreaker we have. So I wouldn't really put Wu here. I would just do these 2 bitches right now. And then once Goto comes, then you could put Goto up there. So that would be like your first 3 hunters. So let's just make believe that this nigga here is Goto. Let's just make believe this thing is Goto. And I'll put him up here. So once you get a copy of all of these hunters, add just one. Just get 1 copy of each. Take them off. Take all of them off, because once you get 1 copy, that's fine. I'd rather you start building it, because it sucks, because you're going to need hunters you're going to need them at least minimum advancement 3, which is like the little star thing here, or advancement 5. But like I said, there's a pity system. So there's chances where you could get a hunter that's not on your radar shit. So you're going to get those other copies as time goes on, as you play the game and shit like that. So what I would recommend you put in after you get at least 1 copy of every win nigga, I would say the fire team. The fire team is fucking meta. Meta. So the fire team is Esso, Kanae, and Gina. So these will be the next 3 that I would put. And once you get a copy of all of these 3, like 1 copy of each, I would still keep, like, you see how my Esso is A5, because I kept her there until I got her to A5. The same thing with my Kanae. Like, she's still up here because I want to get her to A5. So once you get them a copy of them, you could start adding. You could put like 2 hunters and then 2 weapons. Then the next thing I would recommend is the light team. So I would put, like, once I get 1 copy of each, like, let's say you don't want to pull for and depending on also what else you pull, like, let's say when you lost the 50-50 and then whatever hunters you got from there, the light team will be the next best thing, because they're already gonna give you like a good amount of charge, so you don't need to put her there. So and you're also gonna get a free copy of this nigga. I forgot about that. They give you a free copy of this dickhead also, and his weapon. That's how I got his weapon, and I guess that's how I got him also. So what I would recommend next is the light team. So this is Gunhee, Thomas, and Min. I would keep Min up here until you get him to A3, because like I said, this nigga is universal. You could use him for every team. He's an amazing buffer. He's the best healer that we have in the game right now, and all that other shit. Now, so let's say you got both of those shits, right? So now you need to work on weapons. The main weapon that I would recommend you get into A5 first is the plum. Is this shit right here, the plum, and the moon shadow. Our 2 SJW's best weapons as of far. You feel me? After, like, you get them to A5, if you want to change it, get at least 1 copy of the DKD to like A3, so you can get the extra skill that's unlocked with it, and plus the wind damage. I guess A2 is enough. The 2-star shit is enough. Once you get that, you could. The next thing I would recommend is the gold tail fox. This shit, I'm not the gold tail fox. The light spear. This is amazing. This is like our best light weapon DPS shit. And once you do get a copy of that, I guess the rest will be up to you and what your RNG has gotten into. What I wouldn't recommend like the fan or the bow, because those are very high investment things. You have to get them at A5 for them to be viable, and you need both of them at that level. So I would say you could get the water grimoire, which is good, which is like this is a buffing weapon. So this is good for like team battles. Team battles are battles that you do like with the guild. Like if you're in the guild. Oh, also another thing. Once you start the game, look for a guild. It don't matter what level they are. Just look for a guild and join it. There's a lot of guilds that are open and they take newcomers. Even though if you can't really do much in participation, just do the dailies. Get the guild coins, and then use those guild coins to buy shit from the guild shop that's good for you and that's gonna help your team. So those are the shits that I would recommend. Another reason why I would say like at first do all hunters, because we have the weapon banner by itself where you could pick, you could put 2 weapons. So your first 2 weapons up here until you get them to A5 should be these. Should be these 2. Until you get these 2 to A5, these are the weapons that you should keep up here. I don't know why. You know what? Let's do a poll. Let's see if we can hit pity. Let's see if we can hit pity. Nope. Alright, let's go again. Nope. Let's go again. It's looking bad. So you gotta have bad RNG like this. Like I feel like you lose if you have to spend 60 or 80 tickets to get pity, and there's a chance that the weapon you get is not even gonna be the weapon on your radar banner. So look at that. This is bad. I'm down bad right now. I wouldn't. I'm gonna spend it. I wouldn't recommend you spend it until you get like your essential hunters. I'm doing it just to show you the just like for the video's sake. So let's keep going. I'd rather do it on here than a custom banner. Like I said, suck, bro. So I went all the way to pity. This is an L. This is an L. Because now there's a chance that I think it's gonna be one of the weapons on my red, but there's a chance that it can't be. So let's see what we get. Okay, we get the moon shadow. So we'll take that. So now we got our moon shadow to A3. So boom, that's fine. So once you get them to A5, then I can remove that, and then once I remove it, the next thing I'm gonna put is my golden tail fox. I'm gonna put this shit next. I bet y'all y'all probably wondering why this is my first one I got to 5, because the game gives you like when you start, the game gives you like some free weapon selection box, like right here, some free like see, this is a hunter one. The game also gives you this, so you get a free hunter to choose from. So this one, I would, if you like I said, go with what you don't have that's better for the team. Like I got damn near everything that I want. Everything that I don't own is shit I don't want. Like this bitch, garbage. Don't pull this bitch. He's garbage. This nigga, I like how he plays, but he's not. We don't use him. This nigga, garbage. This nigga, garbage. This nigga, garbage. So what I would what I would get right now, looking at my account, it would probably be, I would probably get Hanse Main, so I could at least have her at A1, and then I would just need 2 more copies to get her shit to her A3. Like, let me see. When I say A, it means advancement. So this is advancement 1. I will get this power. Once I get it, the sharp breath effect is granted to the team member who has when they use their ultimate skill. Applies the below effects every second and gives me critical hit rate, stacking up to 10%, and critical hit damage stacking up to 10%. And the second one just gives me my HP increase. The third one, when the users below 1 HP or below within the golden medal. The golden medal is this skill right here. This is her golden medal. It's like a big ass circle that they're in. So if you take a lethal damage in that shit, like you get saved 1 time. You get immortal for 1 time and you get to live. So that's why I would want to get her shit to A3. So she would be the one if it would be her, or I would take Min, because Min, he's right there, and Min is like his sweet spot is A3. Because A3 is when Light Glimmer is used, the entire team instantly recovers HP equal to 2% of his max HP. So this would be where I would get him, and I would get him to stop. You could leave him at A1 also, because you got the critical and critical hit damage increase. I just want this to have that extra support in case battles get muddy and I need that health. So I would pick him on that shit. But I'm waiting to see how my luck is when I summon when I do my draws, and I do more of the story modes, and I do some of these draws, and I see how my luck is and what I get. because I could if I get him from this shit, I don't even have him up here. If I get him from this shit, I'll be good. If I don't, I'll be whole. So I'll actually change Mailing Fisher. Actually, no. Yeah, actually, no. I'll keep it like this. So yeah, I would recommend you first getting the wind team, and then I'll recommend you getting the light team. I mean the fire team, and then the light team. The reason why I say the wind team, like I said, is this shit called Workshop of Brilliant Light. Once you enter this shit, as you can see, recommended elements, water and wind. So this is gonna be the first thing that you tackle. The second one is also wind. So that's why I say get wind over water, because you could use them on both of that on both of them. And then the next one that you're gonna tackle after that is this one. But you see how much power that you need? Yeah, you're probably not tackling this shit anytime long. You gotta get your battle tier also up. But this one is light and fire. But the fire team is gonna shit on the light team versus that. I got videos that I did the test on my main account. The light team gets shitted on by the fire team. And then battle tier. So since we're here, let's go to battle tier. Battle tier. The battle tier goes off your 3 strongest hunters. So the more you increase their element, I mean their power, the more your battle tier is gonna go up. So my maximum total power right now with these 4, including SJW, is 533k. I need 551, so I need a good 20k more battle power to get this shit up. Yes, I could do that, but am I gonna do it right now in the video? No, I'm not. But yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, you could do that. So another thing that I would say that you should do is the battlefield, like the formidable combatant thing is gonna walk you through all of this shit. It's gonna make you do it eventually. But you also do the battlefield of trials, because they give you rewards, like, you know, the summoning things on top of the essence stones. You know, just push it as far as you can. I think every 5 you get like 5 tickets. So in the next one I'm gonna get 5 is at 45. So let's get that real quick. Boom. So you got SJWs. You do it with SJW. You do it with Jin, and you do it with the hunters. So you go as far as you can with both of these shit also, and just, you know, get the resources in it. And also do this one. This one resets every month. So push this as far as you can. You don't get the summoning tickets every 5, but you get good rewards. You get some good ass rewards. Especially this shit right here. This shit right here, the marks of time. You use these are very, very fucking important when it comes to your power. So to use those, you go to the armory, right? You find the armory goes off your strongest weapons. So right now I got 18 slots unlocked. I could unlock more, and I want to unlock it, but I also use essence stones to unlock this shit versus the marks of time. The marks of time are harder than a bitch to get, bro. And essence stones, it comes like that. The essence stones come like that. Okay, maybe not like that, but if you're a new player, they're gonna come quite easily and quite oftenly until you finish damn near every content in the game, and then you're gonna start seeing the essence stone drop. So this increases your total power. It's universal by a lot. So I'm getting 35k power just from this alone. Now, since we're talking about power, the next thing is gonna be your shadows. Your shadows you're gonna unlock in specific orders. The first one that you're gonna get is Big Boy Igris right here, which should be the first one that you level up. After that, I would say do hard mode to unlock Big Rock because of his shadow authority. Where's it at? What's your authority, nigga? Hold on. I gotta find this thing's authority real quick. There we go, right here. His shadow. So this happens when the shadow authority is activated when the shadow is the first one on the shit. So this nigga increases the entire team's basic skill damage by 10%. And everybody in the game uses their basic skill, right? Igris he increases your critical hit rate. So that's why Igris is also a good one. Viru, you're gonna get this nigga way later on, so I wouldn't even worry about that. Serbi is amazing. Not for his shadow authority, but because of this skill right here. This skill right here. His concentrated flame combustion, right? It deals, I think, get it from up here too, no? Yeah, right here. Alright, boom. His combustion skill deals damage equals to 50% of the user's attack every 3 seconds. That don't matter. This is what matters. Increases damage taken by 5%, and the duration is infinite. So as soon as like if you're fighting a boss, what I would do as soon as the match start, I would summon my shadows so I could have this uptime for as long as the match lasts us for. And you really tell it, you can see the difference in it. Like I'll lose, there's matches where I'll lose because I forget to use my shadow, and this shit really makes that big of a difference. Our newest addition to Shadow is Bestie. She is good because she gives you defense penetration, but that's more like min-max and endgame tier shit. But if you can get her, I would recommend getting her. But the order in which I would unlock the shadows is Igris first, then Serbi, then you have a choice of either Big Rock, or you could go with Iron. Iron because he has a skill kind of like Big Rock, but it only lasts 10 seconds. Unfortunately, it's not infinite. It decreases defense by 12% duration in 10 seconds. So you could go for that. Or you could save it until you get Best Day, or you get Biru, because Biru heals you. So let's say you don't want to use Min, Biru could give you that little recovery every time you use them. It's like I think you could summon your shadows every minute or some shit like that. So every minute if you're in a tough situation, you could summon your shadows and get that shit popping. You feel me? So those will be my recommendations for the shadow you can get. And also, once you start getting further in the game, you can start leveling up your shadows. And when you level them up, they start to get new skills and shit, and their shadow authority will increase. You see how this is 5%? When I level up now, it's 6%. But the only shadow I would say you don't level up to maximum is Serbi, because don't do whatever you do. This no, not Serbi. Whatever you do, do not get Serbi to general, because this skill right here, there's a glitch where he does this skill, he backs up. Let me just show y'all right here. Let's go to preview. So he does this. You see how he takes a leap back and then hits that nigga with the final flash? So he does this skill, backs up and hits him with the final flash. But because of the distance he creates, there's a chance that you miss this skill right here hitting them, or this skill right here hitting them, because he shoots a little fireball and you lose that damage decrease. So don't get Serbi to maximum level. Get everybody else to maximum level before Serbi. Another nigga that's good is Tusk. Tusk is good because he increases your core attacks, but that's more because that's good for niggas like Thomas, Alicia, and other hunters that use core attacks. Alicia is a core attacker. On Gogun, he I guess you could consider him a core attacker, but you're not using him for DPS. You're using him for the breaks. So all that other stuff is there. Like I said, I don't want to overwhelm y'all, so I'm not really gonna get into core attacks and shit like that. But the shadows, I would say Igris first, then Serbi, and then whatever else is up to your discretion. For the weapons for SJW, what you want to get first, if you get lucky, is fucking Plum, Moon Shadow, Demon King daggers, and the Divine Quarterstaff. Those are like the 4 shit I would recommend off rip. For your hunter weapons, you get hunter weapons by using these red tickets right here. These little red tickets. You get these red tickets from doing Battlefield of Time, from the weapon material shop, and from dismantling the SSR weapons. But I wouldn't dismantle no SSR weapons. Like, especially as a newcomer, don't dismantle no SSR weapons, whether you're using it or not. Only time you should really dismantle an SSR weapon is when you have it already at A10. A5 is good, but once you get them maxed out, then you could disassemble it. So, and also, since we're in the shop, let's talk about the shop. So if you're a free-to-play character, fuck all of this shit up here. The only thing not all of them. This one right here. Every time you level up, you could come to this, and it gives you a little level up. You see, once I get to level 76, I could get this shit. So every time you level up, you could come in here, and they give you a little level up pack shop you could get. But what you're gonna focus on as a free-to-play is down here. Is these. You get this from you get these passively from summoning shit. So you either get the gold one. The gold is used for SJW weapons, his unique shit. The red ones is used for your hunter weapons. So you pick whichever one you think you want the most and go for that, and yeah, call it a day. This one you get from salvaging weapons, and you could buy whatever you want. The good ones I would buy is the Marks of Time. Obviously, like I just spent a month. Marks of Time is good. The ticket is obviously good, but you only get these from dismantling SR weapons. But you're gonna get a bunch of SR weapons as you're gonna be summoning. And these are also amazing. So always get your dungeon keys, because I think you get 7 a day if you don't have the pack, the shit I told you about with the skips. If you do, I think you get 12 a day. So always buy that, and then if you have enough left over, buy this also, because you're always gonna be enchanting your artifacts unless your RNG is just on some Moses shit. So I'll buy those. I also buy this. Proof of the Strong, you don't gotta worry about yet, but in Proof of the Strong, like once you start doing Proof of the Strong, you'll see yourself like what's worth buying and what's not. Battlefield of Time, same shit. Once you get these like the resets once you do your Battlefield of Time shit. So let me show you the Battlefield of Time. I'm sorry. So this is the Battlefield of Time. This is like where the leaderboard and the pay to win aspect comes into the game. So you go to the Battlefield, you see, boom, I just got some right here because I did it last week, and these are what I get. So the Battlefield of Time, you get 5 little bosses, tier bosses. They're hella easy to beat. So the only thing that matters is how fast you do it. Like, so that's how it goes. The faster you do it, the higher you're gonna get into, and the higher you are, the more rewards you're gonna get because of that. But they're easy as fuck. So that shit it really don't even matter. But I would say just do them so at least you get the rewards. You don't have to be the best. Like, you feel me? Especially like at this new stage of the game. So you see, this I think I was ranked 16 and I got 1K from it. Icarus, he just came out. I didn't do him yet, so we're not worrying about that shit. So now that we got that 1K, let's go to the shop. Battlefield of Time. And what I would buy, I'm buying these. I'm buying these first, because it's a craft the exclusive weapon tickets. And once you buy all of these up for the month, for the time period, the reset, however long it takes, the next thing I would recommend is the Trace of Shadows. And so the Trace of Shadows is amazing also to get, because you need these to level up your shadows and shit. So the Trace of Shadows is also good. Rock paper scissors. This is an event. You get this little currency from events, and to go to events, you come here, you click on this little confetti looking thing, and they have all the events here. It shows you what you got to do to get the little event currency. For this one, I got to do like 5 more gates to get the gates. You also get them from like doing some summons and all that other shit, and encounter missions. The draw point, you get this is also good. Like for new players, once y'all get this, the only weapon because y'all get a weapon choice over here and over here. They give you 4 weapons. The only weapon that's good from this shit that you guys should be getting is hands down the golden tail fox. This shit right here. It gives you the other 3 weapons that you get. It's like a pumpkin head, a shish kebab, and some other bullshit. But that's exactly what they are. Fucking bullshit. So do not waste this opportunity and getting those bullshits over the golden tail fox. And these are just like where all your events are. The artifact modification stuff, so I wouldn't worry about that as a new player. I mean, you can if you want to, but yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna overwhelm you, so I'm not gonna really include that into it. But it just lets you like reset your artifacts and try to get some better RNG. Like to get to the rock paper scissors tickets, you go like I need to craft a weapon. Okay, I need to craft at least 1 item. So let's go into crafting. Crafting is where you use your tickets. So right here is the event tab. So all of these are shit that's in this shit for event right now. You use the golden tickets to craft it. This is SJW weapon. This is also SJW weapon. This is Alicia. Just don't some of these. These you get from like the little spin thingy. I'll show you when we get back. And then this is also where you're gonna craft your blessing stones. This is a good place to craft. I'm just gonna do like 3 because I'm saving them. So you craft your blessing runes. This is where you get new blessing stones and shit that you don't have. So you do that, you craft that, boom, look at that, I got Thunderstorm. This is actually one of the best ones in the game, so thank you for that. So yeah, and now that you claim that shit, whoop-de-whoop. Same thing with the level up a hunter weapon 1 time. Let's say you have all your hunter weapons are maxed out. It doesn't have to be an exclusive one. It could be any fucking regular dinky dry dick weapon, bro. Just level that bitch up and keep it pushing, and boom, that shit is done. Now you go back, claim this shit, and then you can play this bitch in rock paper scissors. When you win, you get these little currency, and you use that currency in the shop, and you buy what you need to buy. And then for the draw point, there we go, boom, got that. Lucky Clover. This is a new event, but I'm not gonna, like I said, like these are the event pages. Like this is where all your event shit is gonna be. So now to craft, let me go back to crafting because there's another thing I missed in there. When you go to crafting, you can also craft this is where you use your red tickets. So this is where you come to craft the hunter exclusive weapons. You need 4 red tickets and 8 of the right element of whatever the fuck, the holy mana power. And you get this from Battlefield of Time, and you could buy them from, like, you could buy these little boxes from the weapon material exchange shop. So you could get these boxes from, where they at? Right here. You could buy these shits also. You get this resource by salvaging shit. So let's say you go to weapon, click salvage, click select all, and then I pick SJW and hunters, and I just pick the rare weapons, select all, and then you salvage them. So you see I get 3 bands for every 100. Select all, salvage. Select all, salvage. And you keep doing this until you salvage all the shit that you have, and then once you have enough of whatever you need, you get these ones from getting rid of the special weapon, the SR weapons. So once you got enough of whatever you need and what you're trying to buy, come back in here, click on whatever you want to buy, and you buy that bitch, and boom, now you got that shit. So you use that to craft the weapons that you want. So let's say I don't think I'm not gonna craft that. So let's say you wanted to craft the weapon, come in here. You could also get the SR hunters, but nobody really uses the SR hunters, so this is kind of a waste if you ask me. But hey, to each his own. If you want something, you can. This is the guild sphere. You get this from the guild shop. This is why I say it's also good to get in the guild. So let's go to the guild shop. These are everything that you could buy from the guild shop. You could buy abyssal energy. Well, now it depends on the level of your guild. Like you see, I'm in a guild that's level 6, so I can't get none of this shit yet. I can't get none of it, but all that you get gate keys, you get dungeon keys, and you get weapon custom draw tickets. I always buy those. Since I got 300, what I would buy next is this one. Anything that can help your shadows is good. These are also good, the powders and shit, but you're gonna get them enough, so I don't think it's worth spending your tickets on. And everything else is dealer's choice. Anything else is dealer's choice. You feel me? Next, right? Another thing, I think I gone over pretty much anything that's useful for new players. Let me see. Oh, your challenges. Do your challenges, people. They're hella easy. Whatever chapter you complete, come in here. Like it says right here, attempt artifact enchantment 10. So let's go do that. So we go there. Let's just pick any fucking artifact. You don't even have to enchant it to level 10. You just gotta attempt it 10 times. So even if you fail, it counts. But unfortunately, I didn't fail here. I got 1 tap every way. So boom, we got the 10. Now we go back in it, claim this shit. These give you good fucking rewards, and they're easy to claim. They're free. This one you gotta sweep 10 times. Level up Hunter SJW weapon. Recharge, they're free to do, and they give you good rewards. Like I think once you get weapons. Let me see. Look, this one gives you a copy of this nigga. You get some dungeon. Which one gives you the fucking scythe? I think it might be like 7 or some shit. Let me see. My bad. Just want to make sure. Look, see, you get a weapon here, but it's an SR weapon, so kind of blow dick. But you get SSR. They give you like 2 copies of the scythe. Let's see. I think you get that shit at 7. They also give you the fucking weapon extraction shit. Let's see. No, it's not set. Bro, when is the first copy? Nah, yo, don't know. Nah, it's not a pre-record. I'm just making a video right now. Give me a second, gang. Give me a second. Alright, boom, right here. Chapter 9. You could get that shit at chapter 9. Like, your first copy is at chapter 9. The next one that you're gonna get, I don't know the chapter. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember off the top of my head. It might be fucking 14. I don't, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know from the top of my head. Alright, so, yeah. So, that's another thing. You have to do your challenges and claim those shit. They're free rewards just sitting there once you finish that shit. After that, claim your missions. Just claim everything, bro. Anything where you see a little red exclamation mark on, go ahead and claim that bitch. Dodo said you get the first one in chapter 9. The second one that you get, I don't know what chapter that is, chat. So, forgive me, you feel me? But do anything that you see here that has an exclamation mark on it, go ahead and do it. Go in it, claim whatever you need to do. And let's say you get stuck and you couldn't do the little 3 sweep shit. Just wait till the next day and you get more gate keys and then you do the 3 sweeps. It's really that simple. It's free rewards just sitting there. The special armory. There's really nothing you can do here because you're just gonna get this like as you play the game. You could target farm some of these, but I just say just play the game and you'll hunt them eventually. Just play the game and you'll get them bitches. Like, so don't waste your time on that shit. And then the achievements are also an amazing spot. Because they give you like once you do certain boom. Once you do draws, it's crazy. I did 2,400 draws for only 5 summons. Like I couldn't give a nigga 10, bro. Like it couldn't be 10, bro. Like what the fuck? But 5 is better than 0, I guess. You feel me? So always come here, claim all of this shit. It might be tedious. It's definitely tedious. But it's worth it. Yeah, y'all hear Dono, bro. You see the importance of the armory I was talking about? Make sure y'all do your armory, bro. Make sure y'all niggas do your armory. It's good. Like I said, when you're getting one unlocked, it might hurt, but use the essence stones. Do not use your mark of time. Do not use your mark of time of that. Save your mark of time for these shits. And when you're upgrading your armory, do everything like I don't know how I skipped that shit. And I'm out of bread. That's crazy work. So hold on. Let's get some money and upgrade this real quick. Let's get some money and upgrade this real quick. I don't think I can, chat. I think I already claimed this shit. Yeah, I did. I did. Alright. But yeah. So claim all that shit. Oh, we got 20 tickets. Look at that. Beautiful. Claim all your rewards. Claim whatever you need to. Whatever that has an exclamation mark, go in and claim that shit, bro. Go in and claim that shit. So let me get my money up real quick. I guess I can. You could sell artifacts to get money, or if you want, you could also come to the shop, right? I think if you go to special, it's in a special tab. Go to entry and ticket and currency, and you could buy some right here with essence stones. I'm gonna just buy one just for the sake of the video. Oh my god, I think I just had enough money regardless. Fuck, whatever. Whatever, it is what it is. So let me go to the armory. That's not armory, that's achievement. Let me go to the armory. Make sure, like, I got this at 4, 3. Cause look, once you get them to level 3, you gotta start using like the yellow one. So that's why I got this shit at 3. See, I could use the gold one to get this shit up to 3, but I'm gonna get my fan real quick to 1. Get that shit to 1. Make sure everything else is at 1. Yup, and now I'm gonna get everything else to 2. Oh, like do it one at a time. Do that shit like one at a time. Do that shit like do it one at a time until you get everything to 5. Once you get everything to 5, then go from 5. Then go from 5. Once you get it to 5, go from 6 to 7 at once. Don't get everything to 6, 6, 6. Just get the first one you got from 6 to 7. Then continue it like that. So get everything up to 5 first, and then do that shit one at a time. So let me see what else I can upgrade here. Oh no, I'm cooked. I bet. So yeah. That's armor. You see now the total power is now 37k. It's not 35 now, it's 37k. So armory is amazing. Now, when it comes to gems, right? Bro, that's a lot, bro. Like for newcomers, I think it's gonna be a lot. For gems, you know what? Cause gems are so fucking in depth. Like I need a whole nother video for. I don't think I could put this in. Alright, we're gonna come back to just put whatever gem you have. Whatever gem you have, just slot that in. Just make, if you have a gem that could fit in a slot, don't leave it empty, just put it in. There's extra power and all that other shit. There's an optimal and a meta way to do it for power, and just meta way for like, overall damage and shit like that. So just do whatever gem you have. I got an exclamation point at guild. I don't know why, so let's go check that out. Oh, guild boss. Also do guild boss. Whether your score is gonna be shit or you don't have the hunters, just put that shit on auto and do guild boss, because at least then you contribute and you get some of the rewards once the week resets. Once the week resets for the guild boss, you get the guild boss tickets and all that shit. And the guild boss that we're fighting is and this is a team battle. So you get to control, you only control SJW, and your other hunters do whatever the fuck they want to do by their lonesome. So there's the guild boss. We went over the guild shop, whenever armory, whenever shadows, whenever the summons, which one I would recommend y'all going for. The bonds is like once you level up a hunter, you get them to you increase like their bond. Like see if I get her to level 80, I get a ticket right here. Same with this nigga. I would recommend getting all your SR hunters to level 80 because you get a ticket at level 70, 75, and then 80. So you get 3 custom draw tickets right there from just getting them niggas to 80. We went over gates, we went over this dungeon shit, the artifact stuff, the hunter archives. With the hunter archives, these are also a good way to get your artifacts. I mean not artifacts, to get resources. Like as you can see, I have all of them unlocked, but I have none of them done type shit. So I use my key to get them unlocked. Once you do the stories you don't need keys for that. Like you could do a story mission, skip that shit, and you get boom, 50 essence stones right there. Off the rip, I'm goated. And this one I gotta do a battle, but it doesn't use a key. Oh, I didn't want to start it, but I clicked on it. Fuck it, let's just show it. Show a battle. Do not fuse the game until you completed the mod first, and then you can fuse higher level gems. Yep, like yo, I appreciate you for stopping by, Donor. I appreciate you talking about I think the name is Donor, nigga. You know damn what you talking about, Mr. Knowledge. But yeah, like gems are a whole nother thing, bro. So I wouldn't even worry about gems right now. Just slide in whatever you can slide in, and I'm gonna show y'all where y'all get gems from. You actually not. Let me leave this shit. Let me leave this shit. Let me leave this shit. Alright, so the another reason why our hunter archives don't really matter like that. They're good because you get like I'm doing Essos right now because you get outfits. You get their outfits. Now once you finish the hunter archive, their secret library gets unlocked. As you can see, like you need about to get her outfit that I want, I need 7,500 points. So, and this is the outfit. You could change outfits when I'll show you after. You need 7,000 something points. Depending on what your account is, like you see how it says I get 75 points bonus points for using Essel, 20 for with her weapon, 20 for using this bitch, and then 5 for using that bitch's weapon. So you want to do the ones where you have the hunters for to get the maximum amount of points that you get, so you can get to the last reward as fast as possible. And the most you could do at a time is 4. So you could have 10 keys maximum at any time. So I would save my keys up until I got like 9 or 8, and then I'll dump it all. I think you get 3 a day. So I'll save my keys until I have 9, then I'll use it all in one time, so I don't have to keep doing that shit daily. And then you could pick whatever hunter that you like. Say I didn't do none. So all of these right here, I didn't do none of this shit. So this is 1, that's 100, 200, 300. This is 400 essence stones right here, just sitting for free, just for free. And to unlock an archive, you gotta use 1 key. So what I did, I went through and I just unlocked everybody, got their stories, you know, ready to be done. So I have all of this shit just waiting there for me to get there when I get there. So I'm just sitting on essence stones right here. So make sure y'all do y'all archives. You feel me? Like, yeah, make sure y'all do your archives. There's all essence stones just chilling there. If you want to know which archive that you want to do, like which character that you want to go for, like which outfit that you want, because I go off base the outfit. So what you do is come here, click on this little clove hanger, and then boom, you can look at that. You can look at the outfit. You could change it from the look at the 3D model. You know that this the shit. This a white version. You feel me? This is the you gotta pay for these. But depending on like gun-hees, I like gun-hees also. So y'all might want to go for gun-hee instead of Essel. You feel me? Because y'all might like gun-hee over Essel. Another one that I think is pretty good is I like Thomas's. Thomas's ain't bad. Thomas's are pretty decent too. Like you feel me? You could change that shit to where's it at? Right here, boom. So you get this one from Thomas shit. You get this from doing his on archive. So look at which one you like, which one you think you fuck with the most, and then do that one first, and then do all the other ones. Eventually though, do every single one. Another thing I missed that y'all should work, that y'all need to do, if you go to draw and you go right here, hunter preview, do this for every hunter. Cause it gives you one ticket, and it's a tutorial. It shows you what the hunters are and what they do. So make sure y'all do all of this. You get 1 premium ticket. I think there's 19 in total. So that's 19 custom draw tickets right there. Rate of draw tickets right there just for free. And you're learning about which character you like and which one you don't. So that will also help you decide which one you want to pull for and which one you don't want to pull for. If you don't, I also never pull this bitch. I don't give a fuck if you like her. I don't give a fuck if she's your favorite character. I don't give a fuck if you beat your meat to this bitch on hentai. Never pull this bitch, my niggas. Do not waste your fucking tickets pulling this bitch, alright? If you get this bitch and you are not genuinely upset and you lose a 50-50 and the game blesses you with this piece of shit character, if you don't break your computer, don't break your computer screen, but if you are happy that you got this bitch, bro, you just wasted your summer tickets, bro. Cause you imagine spending 80 fucking tickets to get this bitch. I would rather y'all motherfuckers get the tiger over this bitch. I would rather y'all motherfuckers get the ultimate hunter over this bitch, bro. Do not. If you don't take nothing else from this video, take this one and do not. I repeat, do not pull this bitch. Alright? If you pull this bitch, you fucked up your account. I ain't gonna lie to you. You fucked up your account if you pulled this bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm so glad this account don't have that bitch, bro. So glad. Like, don't pull that bitch, bro. Get anybody else but fuck this bitch, bro. Like, she's worthless. She garbage. Nobody uses her. Piece of shit. Don't pull her. Alright? Alright, cool. You know, I'm looking out for y'all. You'll thank me later. Yeah, y'all niggas gonna thank me later. Alright. But, I think that's every relevant shit. The skill research is kind of endgame shit, cause you're gonna need like mythic tiers and all. Like, yeah, they'll tell you. Like, once you come in here, they'll tell you how it works and all that other shit. But this is endgame. So basically, what you're doing, what you're doing is you're getting the legendary version of a skill to the mythic version of a skill, but you need like 15 copies of of said skill to get it up there. So yeah, and also another thing, the game is gonna give you a free weapons, a free legendary rune selection box. The one that everybody and their mother, every new player should be getting is magnified slashes, and that shit is. Let me see. Right here. This one. Get the dark version of Magnifying Slasher because the damage output this shit does, bro, it shits on every single other skill in the game. So, if legendary versions of skills are hard to get. So listen, if y'all do get that legendary selection stone box, your first fucking skill should be this. For the rune, it should be this and nothing else. Now, if you get one for the blessings, the first one you should get is Reawakening. Like, you see how it's my first one and damn near everything else is kind of blue and some purple? This should be your first one because it increases your cooldown by a lot. Also, guys, shadows, if you know how to level them the right way, it's a massive power. Yes, shadows is also amazing, power increase. Yeah, bro, you should have came like 20 minutes earlier, gang. We talked about all this shit. But yeah, like, reiterating, shadows, y'all want to go back to the shadows and go back to the shadows, but I guess y'all go over it again. Shadows is a good way to get your powers, The first shadow I'll recommend, once again, is Igris, fucking Serbi, then Big Rock. And then, I guess, if you got to Beru and Bestie in time, then Bestie or Beru. The rest is, up to you, however you want to put it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do not, once you level them up, do not fucking get Serbi the General. If anything, just remember that. Don't get Serbi the General, because it's going to fuck Serbi. Until they fix this shit, which they haven't fixed yet, until they fix it, don't get Serbi the General. Baruch is also a good shadow y'all could get up there. But right now, I know what y'all want. Why haven't I upgraded? I'm saving to get Big Rock up there. I need like 100. Yeah, no, I'm almost there. Shit, I'm almost there. I need 8 more, and I could get Big Rock up there. So that's that. Got every hunters. Oh, cores. You get cores from doing the workshop of Brilliant Light. So you're not really gonna worry. You're not really gonna see cores until you get to the point where you could do the workshop of Brilliant Light. But once you get the cores, like, depending, like, you see how this has a dark shit, so all my dark, you can put cores on any hunter. No, fuck the element, you can put them on any hunter, but you won't get their passive unless you put it on a hunter that's that dark unit. Activates when a dark hunter equips it. Activates when a light hunter equips it. Activates when a wind hunter equips it. So look at those, and also look at the substats that you want to get, that you have for it. And then you equip them bitches, you level them up. The cores are very self-explanatory. They're like artifacts, but a lot less RNG involved into it. And when you go to cores, you come here, You come here, click on the course line, equip it. You equip whichever one you want, and you know, boom, you get the increase in the power. You feel me? And cores are in a they give you a shitload of power. So definitely keep an eye out for some good cores or whatever cores you want to use. Like, see, I don't give a fuck about gaining the shield with this shit. So I'm gonna change that for something that has better substat. Like this one. It gives me critical hit damage and defense percentage. And I'm not gonna get this shit, but I'm gonna get everything else. So yeah, just pick what's best. Pick what works best for you. Pick what's best for the character. Look at the recommended stats and go about it that way. I think that wraps up everything that's important. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Mo, did we miss anything, gang? We did the Hunter Archive. Told you about the gates. Oh, the Battle for the Chaos. This is where you get your gems. This is how you get your gem. So you see, this one gives you the red ones. The red one is like, it gives you a tag. Hold on, let me just click on it. It gives you a tag, you know, fucking attack percentage, additional attack, and I think this is healing percent given, and that's it. You get these three from those. Obviously, the healing percent sucks dick, so you would only really want to slot additional attack or attack percentage. And the gems that you slot in the gem thing are universal. They're not just for SJW. They're for your whole account, all your hunters and shit. And the yellow ones gives you precision, critical hit damage, and defense penetration. The best one that's gonna give you the most TP is I think it's critical hit. Let me see. Hold on. Nah, is speed in here? Nah, okay. I think the best one that's gonna give you the most TP is probably defense penetration or critical hit damage. But the meta is precision. But precision gives you the less TP. So there's also that. And what else? Oh, hunters and their skills. Hunters have skills that you can level up. Like I said, I was telling you about, like, you know, how to use the hunters, their ultimate shit. Like, once you come, like, if you click on this shit, if you go to skill guide, it tells you once how to use it, and also which one you should which one you should level up first. If they say go for ultimate, basic skill 2, then 3. You see how there's an arrow right there? It shows you which one to go first. If you, like, let's say you don't want to look it up, like, just look at the arrow. Boom, this is the first one. Once you get them to a certain level, because you could get them to a maximum of 10, but I would just stop at 7. I would get everything to 7 across the board, and then once you have that, then focus on the main ones to level 10 and all that other shit. But I will stop at 7 across the board. And the shit that you need to level up the skills are these. You get these from red gates. You could buy them from the shop, but just keep doing gates and you'll get enough. Same with these. You could craft these. You could use the white ones to craft these, and you also get them from gates and all the other good shit. Same thing with same thing with weapons. Your weapons also have skills that you could level up. So let's go to weapons. Go to weapon skills. Click on any one. Click on skill up, and it will tell you need these to level those up. It's the same shit. You get them from red gates, crafting, and etc, etc, etc. Like stuff like that. So level up your weapon skills for the hunters and for for hunters and for SJW. SJW is the only one with the weapon skills. For the hunters, you just gotta, you know, level them up, like from 80 to whatever. And also, once you get something to like level 80, like you see how this is level cap right now, I can't increase it. You gotta limit break that bitch. To limit break it, you need 21 of the proper element for it. So for this one, I need 21 green ones, and you can get them from using these selection box chests. You get these through doing gates. You get them from shops. You get them from, you know, just the game. Like, the game will show you where to get it from, and you can get it from that way. So once you get it, like, once you claim the ones that you need, you could now pop that bitch in it, and you could level it up. Once you got the money, you limit break it, and then you could continue to level it up until etc, etc, etc. So yeah, I believe that's pretty much everything. And for gates, right? What you want to do for gates is, hold on, my bad. Game modes. For gates, oh, power destruction. Power destruction is also another thing that it's a weekly thing. You see how, like, yeah, I get rewards because I got 18. You get that shit as a weekly shit. You get lucky enough, you get summon tickets, you get the blessing thing that you need so you could transcend your skills and all that shit. You start it, difficulty, it has elements. This week is light and fire. So start that shit. You gotta use 3 teams. So put your light team on whatever team you want on the first one, and then for the second one, put whatever team you want on the second one. Get that shit done, and then you ain't gotta worry about it for the rest of the week. And then because once it resets, you get the shit. Same thing with simulation gates. You get two. You get 2 for the reset. You get the rewards here. The simulation gates is, I like it because of the shop. The simulation gate shop is actually pretty fucking good because you could get the special weapon design and you could get the hunter exclusive weapon design. These other stuff, it's like you use those to enchant your artifacts. Well, as you do the formidable accounting shit, the game is gonna tell you. The game is gonna tell you about it, like how to enchant the artifacts, where they're going, all that other shit. The game does a really good job at explaining shit to you, but you know, it doesn't tell you everything. So as I was saying with gates, right? If you wanna know what gate to do, look, you click on a gate, you could get, these are the chances of what you get from it. These are probably the most important thing, the shadow energy. This is what you use to level up your shadow. You get the, I think every one of them drops it, but the one that drops it like the best amount is the red gates. So if you want, farm red gates and gold gates. The red gates and gold gates are amazing things to farm. They're good for you, you know, good for your health and all that other good shit. So like I said, you could sweep gates if you don't have the, if you don't buy the path. If you're free to play player, you could sweep B and below. But it's a waste, low key. It's a waste of a gate key. So if you don't, like me, I'm just not a patient nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just not a patient nigga. But if you got the patience to do it, it really don't take long. Especially here, let me find a gate. Especially if you take it off auto. If you manually do it, it's a lot faster than it is when you auto it. Cause sometimes when you do auto, these niggas act like they don't know what the fuck going on. Like they dumb as hell. So let me put a skill that's good for this shit. Let me put this shit on. I'll be forgetting. Let's put camouflage on. To get the blessing stones and shit, y'all just gotta craft them. I went through those already. For this shit, I'm gonna use this one right here, crosshair, because it goes far. And then let's use, I guess we'll use this one, mutilate, and we'll use the water one because it got AOE and shit. Alright, and let's start it. So let me show you how dumb the fucking AI is before I start controlling this shit. I'm gonna show y'all. Focus on unlocking all. Yep, yeah, like Don said, bro. Unlock all y'all shadows first, and then, you know, except. But the unlock order I recommend is Igris, Serby, Big Rock, and then the rest is up to y'all discretion. But those are the first 3 I would recommend you get it. Like, see right here, right? If this nigga's fast enough, he could just come down here and do that shit. But auto don't do that because it's fucking auto. Then the shit is retarded. Auto don't know how to, you know, not auto. So let's clap this shit. Get them out of there. Hurry up. Give me 6 seconds. Clap them niggas. Get them out of there. Hey, freeze, nigga, freeze. Bitch, nigga. Yeah. Alright. Let's get rid of these. The last one. You gonna take this, bitch? You gonna take. Never mind, chat. I missed. Alright, so boom. Like I said, the gates are fast. They're relative. They're fast to do if you're the one controlling it. But you could also auto it, bro. It's like you're probably just gonna be in it for like another minute or 2. Like, it ain't bad. Oh, and reputation. Yo, your rep. You see how my rep is about to go from 2 to 3? The more you increase your rep, when you increase your rep, they give you tickets for it. So let's just skip. Hold on. Let's try to sweep like. Oh my god. Alright, so look. Let me show you how dumb auto is. Let's see how dumb auto is, chat. This is gonna be even fucking worse because it's hunters. Jesus Christ. And also you gotta look at the icons too. Some are for hunters, some are for SJW. Do whichever one you know is what you want to do. You feel me? You're mad. Yeah, shit. But look how dumb these niggas are. Watch. Now she dashes. Go ahead. Oh, she got him. Okay, there we go. She might be cooking. That. I see that. Who did she hit? Barely anybody, right? Yeah, gotta love it. Dash, nigga. But yeah, you see, it could be a lot faster if you do it yourself, but it still don't take that long. So I would say do the S rank gates, not just do the B's and shit. Damn, bro, I need you only get 2 reps a pop. I did. Never mind. I thought I was gonna get that shit up and show y'all the level up, but never mind, chat. I ain't gonna get none of that shit. Alright, so yeah, that's it. And make sure you always, once you finish it, make sure you claim this shit. If you have the tick, if you have the little activation, it claims it by itself, which is also some, I guess. Make sure y'all always come here, claim this shit, and manually dispatch all, or when you come back, you won't see nothing done. You won't see nothing done. If you have the little summon thing, the little pass, it does it manually by itself. But if you don't, then yeah, the game says tough luck, bitch. Alright, so you could check here, your rep, it shows you right here. Your repetition level, it also shows you like when the shits are gonna reset. Like I got 36 keys, so I maxed out at 40, so I gotta use at least like 5 before the reset. So I got 21 hours to do that. My gate keys, you get 10 every fucking day, so I gotta do all of these. I gotta do these, I gotta do that. So just make sure you're never stacked. You're not maxed out. Like make sure you're never maxed out on whatever the fuck you need. So yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything, guys. So yeah, man, that's long ass video. I told you it's gonna be more than an hour. That was a long ass video. But that's it, man. Hopefully this helps some of y'all newcomers. Hopefully this, y'all get something from it. If y'all have any questions, man, leave it in the comment and I got y'all. I promise. You feel me? I promise. But other than that, man, that's it. If y'all new to Solo 11, you're a returning character, this is like the best time to get into that shit. Because, it's the best time to get into it. Versus right around the corner. They're giving a lot of free shit. Y'all see those 20 summons we just got? Actually, hold on. Let's do those 20 summons real quick. Let's see if we get some good luck. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if we break pity. Yo, watch me get a Kari. Watch my ass get a car for all the shit I was talking about with the bitch. Nah, we're not breaking pity, chat. Yep. So we got hold. Alright, so cool. We need at least 30 more to get us something. But other than that, man, that's it, man. So like I said, I catch y'all niggas later, man. This shit will be long enough. I'm out of breath. I ain't gonna extend it on. So peace. Whew. God damn, chat. My throat is dry. Holy shit. Nah, this gonna be a bitch to edit. This gonna be a bitch to edit, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. My aunt called me. Let me see what she want. See what she wanted. Nah, this gonna be a bitch to edit. It's gonna be a bitch to edit. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Hello? Hello? Oh, pick up.
Your call has been.
Alright. I guess she busy. Alright. So let me finish my goddamn gates and then we could go on my main account. Let's see. Where the fuck are the gates? Am I gonna take my own advice, chat? Nope. I'm gonna fucking sweep all this shit. All that motherfuckers are gonna sweat. Now they don't want to give you no goddamn A's or B's or C's. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, get that sweat. Get that sweat. Come on. Yo, Mo, what you think? Did we miss anything, bro? You think that was you think we covered majority of at least everything? Anything you think we should I should add? When I edit, I could add something in, or you think it's valid? And Donut, man, I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate the inputs. I appreciate the help. Damn, chat. Anybody here? You think it's a little? You think it was too much? You think I might have overwhelmed some niggas? I bet. Yeah, nah, that shit. Jesus Christ, bro. My throat was getting parched as a bitch. Don't leave that shit there. Let me see. Anything else I need to do before I get on my main? Well, I guess I could do that new event shit, wherever the fuck that shit might be. No. Let's go here.
Looks fun.
But yeah, I got Thunderstorm now. Let's get it.
I can't believe I've gotten this strong.
Oh yeah, Mo. Also, your fucking shadows, bro. Ain't your shadows maxed out?
I feel like I've changed. I need to recoup. I feel like I've changed. You don't train, you get...
I'm not the same as I used to be. Don't let fear fill your...
Ah, 3 hour elite nights. Okay. Well, I thought your shit was like level 115 out of 15 already. What is this Lucky Clover shit? How do you do this shit? Axe Army is 30. Oh, okay, okay, bet. The Lucky Clover allows you to take pictures and get rewards equal to the number of fully clovers you find. Take a picture now. Can I move? So I gotta snap first. Oh, okay. So do I get to pick one of these hunters at the end of this fucking event or some shit? This Maple Story game is so confusing this whole time. You've been making it nothing out for which class I want to name. Bruh, every time I make, yeah, there's a lot of fucking new classes now. Every time I played, the shit I missed, the niggas I made was assassin or, well, was a thief. Like, I always went for, like, a thief class type shit. But it depends, too, like, what you want to go for, like, when it comes to... Hold on. When it comes to shit, like, mobbing or shit like that, but honestly, every class is viable. I think I say just go for something that you think looks cool. Like let me look up Night Lord. Look up Night Lord and Shadower. Look up those two classes. They're like the 4th job investments, but I think there's like a 6th one and type shit now. But I don't got. If I had it download, I could have hopped on and showed you. But it's definitely fun. Maple Story is definitely fun. I want an assassin type for speed and close combat. I also want so long. Bro, then Shadower, my nigga. Shadowers have always been top meta. Here, look. Let me show you. Let me show you. Shadowers they're my favorites over Night Lords because Night Lords are ranged, but they're fucking Maple Story. Or you could also go for fuck. Shadowers are amazing for bossing. You could also go for what the fuck are them niggas called, bro? They're like dual blade, not dual blades. They're fuck. They're kind of like Shadowers, but they're not. Fuck, what does this start with? They're a thief class too.
Shadower is a class that has some tricky elements to it, but also a lot of fun elements. You send coins flying out at enemies, stay hidden within the shadows throughout a whole bunch of your attacks, and even get
I ain't even showing that shit.
Shadower is a class that has some tricky elements to it, but also a lot of fun elements.
Bishop is only good because of that the holy blessing skill that you get, but that's
You
like
send
that's
coins
hyper
flying
skill
out at
shit.
enemies,
That's
stay
more
hidden within the
endgame type
shadows
shit.
throughout a whole
The
bunch of your
the
attacks, and even get the highest passive drop rate from Mesos over any other class in the game. In addition to all that,
nah, Shadow
their
Wars is
5th
crazy
job
for bossing.
overall has some of the
Like
shortest
fuck yeah,
cooldowns across all their
the
5th
bishop
job
is good
skills
for the
in
buffs.
comparison to most
The
other
buffs that you gotta get the
classes in
hyper
the whole
class.
game.
Lyn, I
Let's
think
get
that's the
into
new
it.
one I'm not sure
First
about.
job gives them a couple very basic passives, the cooler version of flash jump that thieves get that lets you jump twice in the air, and dark sight, which lets you evade
It's
a
a
ton
hyper
of different
skill. Yeah, we
types of
got the
enemy
5th job and
attacks.
everything.
Not everything,
Let me
but
see
there's a
if they.
lot. As for the
Alright,
two
boom.
attacks at
So
first,
look,
the
this is like
animation of the bigger
endgame
hit of
Shadow
Assassinate
Wars
when
gameplay.
timed properly.
Yeah, you
Since
gotta.
this is a
Yo,
major
man,
part
God
of
damn, you didn't even
Shadower's
miss this
overall
shit.
damage, learning some degree of this is key for bossing on this class. Wait, don't get scared off just yet though. You can still get by just fine by simply clicking Meso Explosion in between Assassinate uses, since that's First off, I'm giving full credits to Chiseler GMS for their coverage on Shadower's Burst rotations. I couldn't find any clear modern info for Shadower's Burst, and their video full of explanations for each aspect of it helped make sense of everything extreme.
Nah, Shadower's tough. Bro, I would say watch a video on Shadower. I think you'll fuck with Shadow. If I can't... What the... Is it dual blade? Yeah, dual blade. There we go. Look up Shadow Words, Assassins of Dual Blades.
Dual Blade guide in 1 minute. Very simple. Dual Blade has 2 iframes. Final Cut, which gives you a 40% final damage boost. Make sure you always use sudden raid after.
The world matters because it depends on what your depending on what world you pick is you're going to play with people on that world. So let's say you pick Sedna or not Sedna. Like, let's say you pick Leafy or some shit like that. I wouldn't be able to join you if I'm in if I'm in another server. Bro, here, let me download MapleStory. Let me download MapleStory. Let me see what server I'm in. Because I feel like I'm in a server that starts with Senna, but I'm not quite sure. But here, let me download MapleStory real quick. I'll put Nexon.netty. Crazy. Don't. It's Sienna and yeah, Sienna. Pick Sienna. I know that's where I'm in. They merged a bunch of fucking servers together. Pick Sienna. Let me do this shit in Chrome. Cause Brave is gonna be tweaking. Let me get on my main account. Let me hide the screen real quick, chat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Bye. I don't even remember my account for real. I feel like it has to be one of my email. Hold on, I think I have it saved in my notes somewhere. Let me see. Solo leveling, Clash of Clans, Yu-Gi-Oh, Grand Chase, Rumble Fighter, Mabinogi, Maple Story. Okay, and okay, I found it. Yeah. Hee. Ha. Tee. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see what we could do. Let's go buy these packs. Hopefully I got a discount coupon. Alright, let's go buy these packs, chat. Let's go see how high it's gonna take my shadows. Bro, I have no diamonds. Oh no, I could get it right now. Actually, matter of fact, yeah, I just gotta finish this thing, right? And I get it from here. Yep. Let me finish it. Let me finish the dailies real quick, chat, and we can buy that. We can buy the bitch. Hopefully this going to let's see how high this gonna get my powers. Alright, hold on, chat. Let me log in real quick. Hide the screen one more time. Alright, boom. You valid. Turn the screen back on. That shit. Alright. Well, that's downloading. Let's go back to shallow leveling. That's what the wrong shit. Come on. Come on. They ain't trying to give me no S's. They ain't trying to give me no S's. Go. Still a big ass investment. Bro, can I get some good shit, please? They don't want to give me this fucking discount coupon. That's what they're looking like. Goddamn. Finally. Goddamn. It says I own 17 fucking keys? Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh, I guess I didn't do it yesterday, huh? Oh, I fucked myself, chat. Come on, bruh. Ah, fuck it, we're gonna go to the title screen. No, we might be safe. Chat, the game don't want me to be great. Oh, this shit only 13%. You know what? Let's pause this real quick until it's low level and start acting right. Let's see if that's the cause. I don't think that's the cause though. You know what? So hold on. My shit still connected to the internet. Yes, it is. Let's restart solo level. Let's restart solo level. Go. Let's resume this. Let's just see how long it's gonna take if we just let this rock first. Let's see. Let's see how long it takes to get to 13 to 20. I don't even know if that shit moving. Oh, it disconnected from my router. That's why it's connected to fucking Wi-Fi. So hold on, let's turn off the Wi-Fi.